Hello, everyone! Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. Hello, happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're doing okay, everyone. Welcome, Jackson, Adonis, Wizard, Shira, J6, R6, I mean, and Nim, and everyone else who decides to join tonight. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm gonna be trying something new for once. I'm gonna be doing my very first visual novel let's play. But the thing is that I played this particular visual novel before, so I have very fond memories of it. The only thing is that I haven't played it in such a long time, so it's gonna be a good refresher for those who are probably may or may not be may or may not have been familiar with the Umineko series. We're going to be playing the first one, Umineko no naku koro ni, which means when the seagulls cry. Also, just so you know, this is going to be a horror visual novel. So some yabai scenes are definitely going to happen. So just be prepared for it. Because this may not be for everyone. Sorry, J6, but I guess it could be the new JBR6 ship. Ooh. Anyway, I hope all of you are getting comfy, that you have some popcorn or snackies with you. And also, I want to say really quickly to thank you for the overall support. I know I'm a very, very small VTuber in comparison to everyone else, but I'm glad that you guys took the time to want to watch my streams. This will be pretty much still me just dipping my toes in the whole VTuber game. But hopefully over time I can grow and I could get more comfortable in streaming various things for you all. Because really it's not just for you, but also for me. So we all want to have fun. So without further ado, let's get started. I hope the audio is okay as well. If it's too loud, let me know. Or if it's too low, me write down the chat. I watched the anime like centuries ago, so I remember nothing except the lesbian witches. Yes, I watched the anime years ago when it came out, but sadly, looking back, the adaptation wasn't really that good. So I'm like, yeah, the game is definitely better. History is small, cute VTuber. Thank you. You're very cute too, Shira. Thank you, thank you. Audio is good, crisp. Yes. Okay, okay. Seems okay at the moment. Hopefully no scuff. No scuff, no scuff, no scuff. Okay, audio is good. Let's get started. There's also gonna be voice acting in here. So whether you want me to turn the voice acting on and off, because I'm gonna be reading the dialogue anyway. So just let me know what preference what preference works best for you. I'm trying to say. So let's get started. It's also gonna be a lot of talking, but don't worry, I got water. Ooh. Also, there'll be no spoilers, even though this is a very old visual novel, but still. I want you guys to be surprised. Ooh. Poopy. Also, this is the PS3 remastered. The story is undoubtedly nothing more than fantasy. It could not possibly have any relation to real people, organization, and so and so. Hold on, let me fix the audio on my end. Alright, you've been indulging in alcohol again, haven't you? The old physician let out a sigh as he removed the stethoscope. Ah, Lanka knows the means. Spoil me, mommy. No. Like, age of source material doesn't matter too much, it's still new to me. Especially more like obscure ones. Visual novels are all about stories, so we'll see it when we see it, yes. This is a really good visual novel. I have very fond memories of it, so I hope you guys will enjoy as much as I did. Two elderly men could be seen in a dimly lit study, which is filled with sickly sweet stench. In the corner of this room, which was much larger than what most people would call a study, there was an expensive-looking bed, a man undergoing a medical examination, and a physician conducting it. There was also what appeared to be a servant watching over the whole scene. The bottle is my friend. It is no less of a friend than you, and it has stood by my side even longer than you have. The man who has bared his chest for the stethoscope spoke unapologetically as he straightened out his clothes. Kinzo-san. Your body only appears to be well thanks to the effects of the medicine. However, if you continue to drink such strong spirits, the treatment will become meaningless. Trust my judgment. Temper your drinking. I remember the old art didn't know the visual novel looks more anime. Now I like it already. Yeah, this is the PS3 remastered. Originally, the visual novel itself would not look as good as this. I had a long time struggling just to get the right port downloaded and functional, so I'm glad it worked out because we can actually have like a really decent visual novel. Oh hey, I heard the word kimochi! Oh lord, I've seen this art style before in memes, so I imagine it'll make a good bit of impact. Oh, you know you're Japanese, JP. Congrats. I thank you though, only for the sentiment, my friend. Also, I don't think I can do an old man voice, so bear with me. Genji. Another glass onegaishimasu. Water it down slightly. That way Nanjo can save face. Are you quite sure? After eyeing both the master who demanded the alcohol and his doctor who forbade it, Genji, the old butler, slightly gave a slight nod and carried out his master's orders faithfully. I don't know kimochi, but I know kimchi. Like 3 words, so I'm still learning. Learning very, very slowly, but learning is learning. Yeah, learning takes a lot of time, especially with the new language. I only know kimochi is like a word you say that feels good, you know? Old man miss. Oh man, if only Celeste would hear. There's so much old men and lollies in this visual novel, though I'm not sure how she feels about horror. Yo, these guys play Overwatch. Nanjo, the man's personal doctor, let out a deep sigh once again as he watched the butlers busy himself alongside the liquor cabinet. There was a smell filling up the room. The sweet, poisonous aroma felt as though it melted the heart, if not the soul itself. It was the smell of the venomous green drink that the man couldn't bring himself to part from. Oh man, he's addicted to Baja Blast. Nanjo. You are my close friend of many years. I am deeply grateful for all that you've done to keep me alive this long. Misery makes me feel kimochi. Wow, oji-san desu. Addicted to Baja Blast, he is a true gamer. She played Little Nightmares and Limbo, so maybe she likes horror. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I guess. Probably depends what kind of horror. The kind with cute girls is definitely a must. I have done nothing. After all, you never listen to my advice as your physician.
お前とて差し間違えた手を待てと言っても聞かぬではないか。
And you never listen when I warned you about a mistake chess move you're about to make.
ならば愛子というものだろう。
It seems we are even.
親方様。
My lord, my lord. ありがとうございます。Thank you.
薬は切れても死にはせんが、こいつが切れては死んでしまうでな。
I wouldn't die if I ran out of your medicine, but I would if I ran out of Baja Blast. With one eye on Nanjo, who had his face set in the resigned expression, Ginzo took the glass that Genji was holding out to him. There are probably very few people who would have associated the venomous color which filled the glass with the alcoholic beverage mixed with Baja Blast.
Nanjo.
Nanjo.
正直に話せ。
Be honest with me. Am I a true gamer yet?
私の命はあとどの程度持つ？
How much time do I have left?
さて。
Well now.
どのくらいと申し上げれば、そのお酒を控えてくれますやら。
How short must I make it to get you to stop drinking? Also, I just want to make a note. The beginning is a very slow burn, so shit doesn't hit the fan until a little later, but you'll know when it happens. Nancho once again let out a sigh of resignation. As he watched Kinzo down the glass regardless, he spoke.
長くはありませんな。
You don't have much time.
どの程度に長くないというのだ？
What precisely do you mean by that?
このチェスで例えましょう。
Let us illustrate it with the chess game here.
金蔵さんの爪もなかなかですが、私のキングを追い詰めるには至りますまい。
Miss, please, your naughty voice will kill me. Ooh, woo. Hello, Moto, come back. Welcome. How much time do I have left? The game. How much time before I get those chivos? Woo. You are closing out the game quite well, but I do not ultimately see you concerning my king. Nanjo's gaze was directed at the side table with stately chess set placed on top of it. Judging by the positioning of the chess, the match is well into the endgame. Black Rook and Bishop were cutting deep into the enemy's lines. The White King has already been castled and cornered, so that even as an amateur could see that the match could reach its conclusion before too long. Every time Nanjo came in to give a medical examination, both of them would make a few moves. Nanjo was stating with confidence that Kinzo will most likely fall into his eternal sleep before this game could be concluded. No, he can't get his chivos! These were less the words of a physician, and they were the words of an old friend.
普通の患者になら遺言を書くよう勧める頃です。
Oh, hello, Nonamo. You came just in time. We're still at the beginning of this slow story we're having. Uwoo's too powerful. Uwoo! Uwoo! Were you a normal patient? I would recommend that you write a will at this point.
遺言とはなんだ、Nanjo?
And what is a will, Nanjo?
私の屍をどのように食い散らかせとハゲタカどもに指南する書き置きなのか。
Handwritten instructions to the vultures on how to devour and scatter my corpse?
いや、違いますぞ。
No, not at all.
遺言は意思を残すことだ。
As the word suggested, it is a way for you to record your will for your later generation.
遺産分配のことだけを書くものじゃない。
It is far more than just a means to divide up your inheritance.
ほう。
Oh?
遺産分配以外に書くこととは何なのか。
And apart from the division of the inheritance, what might I write off?
心残りややり残し。
Oh, there's your regrets and matters you have left unfinished.
受け継いでほしいことや伝えたいこと。
Things you want to be passed down and things you want to tell.
何でもいいんです。
And also your secret lolly collection that you want to pass down. Anything you want.
受け継いでほしいことや伝えたいことだと？
Things I want to pass down and things I want to tell?
バカバカしい。
Ridiculous!
この後ろ宮金蔵、後に残したいことも伝えたいこともただの一つもないわ。
I, Ishiromiya Kinzo, have not one thing I want to tell or leave behind.
裸一貫で生まれた。
I was born with nothing.
そして裸一
I
貫
will
で死ぬ。
die with nothing.
バカ息子どもに残したいものなど何一つないわ。
There is nothing I wish to leave to my foolish children.
もしも訪れる最後が今日だとしても、今だとしても。
Even if the end were to come today, even if it were to come right now,
私は何も恐れることなくその死の運命を受け入れようではないか。
I shall accept this fate of death without a trace of fear.
金蔵さん。
Kinzo-san? My regrets for not passing down my lolly collection. Whoa. Holy cow, Kinzo sounds exactly like my grandfather. Whoa. He doesn't even have grandchildren with him being that old. Then again, I don't know. I don't even want children, but at the same time, my Pinocchio collection has to go somewhere, right?
すべてを築き上げた。
I created everything.
富も
My fortune,
名誉も
my prestige,
すべてだ。
everything!
それらは私と共に築き上げられ、私と共に失われよう。
Those were built up by me and they'll be lost along with me.
後に残してやるものなど何もないわ。
There's nothing I wish to leave behind.
何もない。
Nothing!
あとは野となれ山となれ。
After I'm gone, I care not if all goes to waste.
墓も棺も何も望まぬわ。
I desire no tomb nor coffin.
それが魔女と私の契約だ。
Those were the terms of contract I made with the witch.
私が死ぬ時に全てを失う。
When I die, everything will be lost.
初めからその約束だからこそ何も残らぬのだ。
That has been part of the promise since the beginning, and that's why nothing will be left behind.
何も残せぬのだ。
There's nothing I can leave behind. After reaching a furious crescendo, Kinzo suddenly slumped over. His expression was limp and feeble, as though an evil spirit had possessed him and then left. We gotta think of a future Pinocchio Fujos to pass the Pinocchios onto. Yes, we gotta pass the torch. Disney gonna swoop in and chuck in the vault. I hope so. They can have my Dakimakura for all I care, displayed in the archive and museum. He is Maya and Misery's adopted son, it's true. And also Kurami is also an adopted child as well. I'll make sure to spread it to the corrupt even more children. Yes, that's a mood. That's a good way of thinking, Shira.
だが未練がある。
However, I do have one regret.
残すものは何一つないが、残したまま行けぬものが一つだけある。
I have nothing to leave, but there is one thing I cannot leave undone.
それを書き記せばい
You would do well to write it down.
い。もちろん生きているうちにこなせればそれでいい。
Of course, it would be best if you could finish it before your time comes. Mystery, at your passing, you have to release the boy-wife Daki to the public so they can be made. You're right. My Daki is one of a kind. Sorry, sneezing. Oh man, boy-wife underwear!
だが万一の時、残された者がそれを引き継いでくれる。
However, even if the worst happens, those who come after you will carry you to completion.
自分に万一があっても、必ずその心残りが解決できるように残していく。
Thank you, Adonis. However, even if the worst happens, those who come after you will carry you to completion. You must leave behind your regrets so that they can be resolved even if you're unable to do so yourself.
それが遺言というものです。
Thank you for the blesses, Sanku. That is the purpose of a will. Nanjo tried to gently pat Kinso's shoulder. The dying man flew into a sudden rage and battered away Nanjo's hand. That is no good, no good, no good!
私が生きているうちでなくてはならぬ。私は死ねば魂はすぐに契約の悪魔に食らわれて消え去ってしまう。
It must be done while I'm still alive. At the moment of death, my soul will be devoured by the demons of the contract and wiped out of existence.
死後の世界も安らぎも私にはないのだ。
For me, there will be no peace or another world after death.
だから全ては私が生きているうちでなければならぬ。
That's why everything must be done before I go.
だから遺言状など私には必要ない。
That's why a will has no meaning for me.
そのようなものを書く暇があったなら。
If I had the time to write such a thing, if I had such a time to spare,
私は見たい。
I'd want to see it.
もう一度見たい。
I'd want to see it one more time.
ベアトリーチェの微笑む顔がもう一度見たい。
I want to see Beatrice's smiling face one last time.
はあ、ベアトリーチェ、なぜに私をこれほどまでに拒むのか。
Mystery Stifle sneezes the same way I do. Oh, woo. Man, the VA does an excellent work. I know. All the VAs in this visual novel are like really good. I've been paying way more attention to Mystery instead of the visual novel. I'm lost. It's okay. We're still in the prologue. There's not much going on. At least for right now. Oh, Beatrice, why do you resist me so?
今こそお前に与えられた全てを返そう。全てを失おう。
I will return everything you have given me the right this very moment. I am prepared to lose everything.
だから最後にもう一度だけお前の美少を見せてくれ。
So please, show me your smile just one more time. Man, this guy's a total fucking simp.
ベアトリーチェ、頼む交渉だ。聞こえているはずだ。お前はそういう女だ。
Beatrice, I beg of you, you must be able to hear this final plea. That's the kind of woman you are.
頼む、姿を見せてくれ。
I beg of you, show yourself to me.
いるんだろう。
You're here, aren't you?
聞こえていながら姿を消し、今もこの部屋のどこかで私を嘲笑っているのだろう。
You're standing there invisible, listening to every word I say, and even now, you're mocking me from somewhere in this room, aren't you?
私の前にもう一度現れてくれ。そして微笑んでくれ。
Please appear before me one more time and smile.
なじってくれてもいい。望むならお前の手で私の命を奪ってくれてもいい。
Oh, hello, Florin. I hope your doggo's doing okay. Also, hello, Kaz. Man, as a literal and figurative source must choose one. What a sad fate. I know. The sad fate of being a simp for your waifu, who may or may not even exist. Feel free to scold me, even snatch away my life by your own hands if you wish.
このまま一人で死にたくない。
I don't want to die alone like this.
お前の微笑みを再び一目見るまでは絶対に死ねないのだ。
I cannot let myself die until I see your smile just one more time.
ああ、ベアトリーチェ、ベアトリーチェ。
Ah, Beatrice sama desu.
この命はくれてやる。お前にくれてやる。
I offer up this life of mine. I offer you to you.
交渉だ。ベアトリーチェ。
I'm begging you, Beatrice! Ah, a sick opening. Oh, what is this visual novel about anyway? To put it lightly, it's a lot of family bullshit. Rich people struggles. Oh, also, someone gave me a little gift through Throne. Thank you so much. It's actually the first gift I received from that website, so thank you, whoever sent it. I'm not sure if it says who. Chaku. Yeah, it's from Anonymous, but thank you.
We
finally get to be introduced by the family. Whoa, things sure move with the times. I can't believe we'll be able to make the trip in just 20 minutes. I couldn't help but scratch my head and marvel at how far things have come in the recent years. We used to go by boat. Back then, we're all forced to endure nearly half a day of swaying back and forth over the sea before we reach Ijima. Especially over the prettiest things. Oh, woes of capitalism. Struggles, got it. Rich people struggles are hardest struggles, and witches. Things have gotten so much more convenient these days. So, I've never been on a plane this small. I flown in a huge jumbo jet before, but this is the first experience of such a tiny one. It's going to shake, isn't it? They say that smaller boats shake more or so, but I guess the same rule probably applies to planes. Just spare me.
大丈夫だよ、バトラ君。
大丈夫です。Don't worry, バトラ君。
船に比べたら全然揺れは少ないよ。
It'll shake much less than a boat did.
うわ、ジョージの兄貴かよ。
Wow, it's you, George 兄貴君。Also, these two are cousins. Battler, he's the main character that we're gonna be following through his perspective.
急に勘弁してくれよ。今ので寿命が3年縮んじまったぜ。
Don't scare me like that. You just shaved 3 years half my life.
つうか、揺れってなんすか？
Anyway, what's shaking got to do with anything?
別に俺は飛行機も揺れんのかな、まさか落ちたりしねえかななんて夢にも思っちゃいないぜ。
Yeah, the memories are hitting me too. But you know, I'm glad that I can finally stream this and with a working PC. So this is pretty much a dream come true because I've been meaning to revisit this series for the longest but never had the chance to. Heck, I did wanted to stream it in October, but you know, things were still rocky for me back then when I was first starting as a VTuber, but now we can do this. It's also kind of ironic we're streaming such a horror, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like a horror game literally right after Easter, so I think it's kind of funny. You don't think I'm actually scared of planes shaking or maybe falling out of the sky or something, right?
ごめんごめん。
Of course, not my mistake.
もう小さい頃とは違うよね。
I'm sure that you've changed a lot since we last saw you.
あれから6年も経ってるんだし。
After all, it's been 6 years since then.
もうバトラ君も子供じゃないか。
You're not a kid anymore.
じゃあ、兄貴はタバコも酒も OK ってかよ。
Sheesh. Sheesh. And here you are, old enough to smoke and drink.
タバコは興味ねえけど、酒は飲んでみたいよな。
I got no interest in smoking, but I always wanted to try some booze.
兄貴なんか、おじさんの遺伝子あんなら相当飲めちゃいそうだけど。
Well, if you've got your dad's genes, I bet you can hold your own when it comes to drinking, right?
僕の場合は好きで飲むというよりは仕事で飲む方が多いからね。
Well, I usually drink for business rather than pleasure.
日本のビジネスは酒抜きでは難しいよ。
Pretty hard to do business in Japan without it. Sheesh! Horror after good Easter. Amen. Amen.
そうっすよね。
That's exactly right.
だから俺も 今晩の夕食あたりに初挑戦してみようかなって。
So I was thinking I'd take my first shot at tonight at dinner.
ダメだよ。バトラ君はまだ未成年じゃないか。
That's not good, Battler. You're still a minor. Quote unquote minor.
未成年の飲酒は発育に悪影響を及ぼす可能性がって。
Drinking alcohol is known to stunt the growth of minors, and fuck it, never mind. You're already pretty tall as fuck.
こんだけタッパがありゃ俺の発育は十分っすから。
See? Come on, I'm tall enough already.
むしろちょいと身長縮めた方が服が探しやすいくらい。
In fact, it'd be easier to find clothes if I shrunk a little. Puff my chest out proudly. Until I hit my growth spurt, my height was below average in class. But then I grew and grew, and before I knew it, I was over 180 centimeters. Yes, I have all that muscle training and those shady mail-order performance-enhancing drugs to thank for that. Ooh. I got into the Viagra. Go out to dinner with the project manager and you buy all those drinks for the night. Ooh, sounds interesting. Stunt the growth so people stay short and lolly. Yes, lolly passing. Before then, I never dreamed that I'd shoot 10 centimeters over George Aniki, who'd reach his peak height early on. Damn, I bet my relatives all say, "You look big, you've grown, Patara-chan," or something. That kind of thing is really embarrassing, so I hope they cut me a break. Anyway, my name's Battler. Well, it's pretty damn weird, don't you think? I got to wonder what my parents were thinking when they gave me that name. I never met anyone who could read right the first time. I usually get called Sento-kun. Too bad, swing and a miss. My name is written, like this. Can you read it, chat? Can you read it? Got any experts here? The first part of my name is Yoshiromiya. That's fairly plausible Japanese pronunciation so far. The problem is my own name. It is made up by the characters for fight and person, and it's pronounced Batara, or Battler. So altogether, you got Yoshiromiya Batara. Pretty crazy, right? It's crazy enough that my parents decided to call me that, but it's even more crazy that some government worker let them make it official. Both groups are not top of my must-kill list. Anyway, this is my cousin. His name is, insert pronunciation here, pronounced Yoshiromiya George. He's 5 years older than me and he's probably turning 23 this year. Since a Yoshiromiya cousin consists of 2 boys and 3 girls, I ended up playing with George all the time. And because I've always thought of him as a big brother, I call him Aniki today.
しかしバトラ君は大きくなったな。
Oh, hello, Garu. You made it. Just in time. I had a hard time in airplane flights. I have a hard time in boats. But airplanes are pretty yabai too. Whoa, Patola-kun. Look how big you've gotten.
男子3日を渡れば刮目して待つべしとはよう言うたもんや。
You know what they say, leave a boy for 3 days, you'll hardly recognize him.
やっぱり血かしらね。
Oh boy, she gives me ara-ara vibes. It must be in his blood, I suppose.
ルドルフも高校くらいまでは身長そんなになかったのよ。
Rudolph wasn't all that tall either until around his high school years.
成長期が遅い方が最終的には伸びるのかもね。
Perhaps people end up taller and their growth spurt come late.
んなことないっすよ。
Nah, it's nothing special.
男は中身も伴わなくっちゃ。
A real man needs to be tough on the inside too.
そうや。
Exactly.
バトラ君は分かっとる。
Battler knows how it works.
男は中身で勝負なんや。
Real men win or lose based on what they've got on the inside.
常に己の鍛錬を忘れたらあかん。
Can't ever forget to keep up your training and discipline.
そして虎視眈々とチャンスを待ってドカンと開花させるんや。
You do that. Wait very alertly for the perfect moment and strike.
わしもまさか今日会社社長なんて一国一城の主になれるとは思わんかった。
Now, even I never imagined that I'd become the company president I am today, master of my own domain.
そうや。あの無一文の焼け野原がわしの原点なんや。
Yep, to think I've come this far after starting out penniless and ruined. This portly, slightly chubby man is George Anaki's dad, Uncle Hideyoshi. He's the husband of Dad's older sister. He's the husband of Dad's older sister, in other words, we're not blood related. Simply put, he's an awesome uncle. He's nice to children, sociable all the time, even quick to give us some spending money to us kids. Simply put, he's an awesome uncle. He speaks in an odd and very noticeable Kansai-style dialect seemingly of his own creation, but he's actually a natural-born Kanto man. He's from the Kanto region. I wish I could pull off a mustache like that guy. Oh. Yeah. I heard it's pretty tough for most men to grow proper mustaches. Oh my god, your wink is adorable. Sanku, sanku, sanku. Apparently, he's leaving an impression is everything in the business world. So speaking in a different style than other people's, an act that makes him stick out more. However, I hear that he gets embarrassed when talking within earshot of a real Kansai person, so he switches back to standard Japanese. I don't get it, but he's definitely an interesting person.
すぐ自分の自慢話に入っちゃうのがたまに傷なのよね。
But also you have the right face for it. Some mustache thickness and two different people can look, well, enough different. That's true, true. If only you were so quick to brag about your life story.
およしなさいな。
That's enough for now, I think.
バトラ君、耳にタコができちゃってるんだから。
I'm sure Battler-kun is getting tired of it.
ねえ。
Aren't you?
そんなことねえっすよ。
Oh, not at all.
でもいいじゃないっすか。
Nothing's wrong with that.
語れる武勇伝があるってのは男としてかっこいいことだと思いますよ。
I think it's pretty cool for a man to have such stories to brag about.
俺なんか語るような話は何もないっすからね。
I don't have anything like that at all.
あらそう？
Oh, really?
バトラ君なんかそのルックスでいっぱい女の子を泣かせてそうだからさぞかし武勇伝が多そうだと思ったんだけど。
Oh, really? I imagine a man with your looks would give girls crying left and right, so I have trouble believing that you have nothing at all to brag about.
うわあ、情報弾じゃないっすよ。
No, 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 no. You're joking, right?
そんな妙な武勇伝あるわけないじゃない。
Of course, nothing weird like that has ever happened to me.
むしろ紹介してほしいくらいっす。
In fact, if you know anyone, I'm all ears.
あら、あるんでしょ武勇伝。
Oh, I'm sure you do have some stories.
おばさんにも後で教えてね。
You must tell your aunt all about it later.
ジョージったらそういう浮ついた話が全然ないんだから。
After all, George never comes to me with anything of that sort. This is my aunt and George Aniki's mother, Auntie Eva. Oh, thank you for the dono. I got a little dono. Let me just open the coffee. Also, I need to remind myself to give myself a proper donation. What's the word? Alert thingy majig. Yeah. Gotta remember to do that. I tried it with Steam Labs and for some reason I don't know if that even worked. But also thank you for the dono. Let me see who sent it. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Okay, thank you. Okay, I need to see. Sorry, I'm trying to see who sent it. I think it was R6. Yes, I think it was. Whew. Or just a regular coffee cup. Either way, thank you. He's my dad's oldest sister. She and Uncle Hideyoshi are a pair of chokers, and they've always teased me back as far as I can remember. It sometimes made them a bit hard to get along with when I was small. That said, I'm currently in the process of discovering that they are still hard to get along with. Even so, George and Aniki's family is interesting and fun, and they seem to get along just fine. Sheesh, that's pretty much the total opposite of my family.
Batora-kun?
Hatera-kun?
ルドルフさんを見なかった？
No, I didn't do anything this time, huh?
Who sent the tunnel then?
Well, whoever sent it, thank you all the same. Thought it was R6, but I guess not, because for some reason... Because it just doesn't have a name attached to it this time for some reason. Huh. Oh well. Somebody bought a coffee. Okay, finally back. Gonna be catching up for quite a while. Welcome back. Yes, girls and suits are very good. But Kun, have you seen Rudolph-san?
What?
Eh?
さっきお手洗いに行くのを見ましたけど。
He headed off to the bathroom a while ago.
まだ出てこないんすか？
Is he still not back?
こりゃぽっくりいっちまったかな。ナムナムナムナム。
He headed off to the bathroom a while ago. Is he still not back? Heh, maybe the poor geezer dropped dead. Yum 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 yum.
自分のお父さんにそんな言い方はないでしょ？
There's no way to talk about your own father.
まあ、あの人のお手洗いが長いのは今に始まったことじゃないしね。
Still, this isn't the first time he's taken so long in the bathroom. He pooping. Estoy pooping.
ああ、アンニャルは昔っからそうです。
Yeah, the guy's always been that way.
雑誌持ってトイレに入るのやめてほしいんすよ
Does
ね。
he really have to take a magazine with him every time he takes a dump? Yeah, she is ultra hot. Look at that booba and the suit and the little tees you got here with the diamonds over here. Whoa. Ooh.
何の雑誌持ち込んで何をしてんだか。
What on earth might he be doing with those? Oh boy, he fapping and pooping.
あら、そんな心配は全然不要よ。
Oh, you don't need to worry about that at all.
私と一緒にいる以上、そんなこと一人でさせやしないもん。
Oh, stinky. Oh, you don't need to worry about that at all. As long as we're together, I won't be letting him do that on his own. Oh! 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 Not allowed to fap when your wife is around? Shit. Oh no, that's a pervy face. That's a pervy face right there. Damn.
何の話か。後でじっくり聞きたいっすね。
Ugh, I'll have to get that juicy details later. Oh man, when did this turn into an eroge, huh?
親父め、玉まで握られてグーの音も出ないわけだ。
Sounds like Dad's got his balls in an iron grip. You telling me?
握っとかないとどういうことになるかよーくわかってるでしょ？
You know exactly what would happen with that man if I didn't get a tight grip, don't you?
いやいや全く
Oh, no, kidding.
あのクソ親父の手綱はキリエさんにしか無理っすよ
You're the only one capable of reuniting that old bastard.
実の息子の俺も喜んで譲っちゃいますわ
Sheesh, things getting spicy. Mami kire, erotic. As his son, I'm more than happy to let you take over.
ええ、任せてちょうだい。
Yes, leave it to me.
そういうの得意なのよ。
After all, that's my specialty. This woman's my dad's wife. Her name is Yoshiramiya Akire. As you can probably tell from our conversation, she's not my real mother. She's basically my stepmother. My real mom died 6 years ago. Kire-san is the woman dad married afterwards. I mean, I'm not a kid anymore. It's way too late now for me to start calling his second wife mom. And I doubt she feels like using the word son on this massive kid who's no relation to her at all. We aren't little kids. We know there's nothing to be gained by fighting. So we decided that we wouldn't force ourselves to pretend that we were family. I decided to act a bit more frank with her as though she's friendly neighbor instead. It's much easier to keep a little distance instead of forcing yourself to act all close and making each other uncomfortable. Ire-san has been very open about all this, and thanks to that, we've been able to get along pretty well. Wow, step-mama. That tight grip. She fucks hard. She's the one who wears the strap-on in this relationship. As we were capitalizing on Dad being away in the bathroom to badmouth him, the man himself came back wiping his hands with a handkerchief. Hey?
バトラ
Batora?
なんだよ親父
Hey, what's up, Dad?
えっ
No! Ow, 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 ow.
耳つねんな耳
Don't pinch my ear! Yeah!
また母さんと俺の悪口を言ってた
So you've been talking trash about me with Mom again, haven't you?
ろなんでお前には父親に対する尊敬の念ってやつがわかねえんだ
What makes it so hard to show a little respect for your father, hmm?
いでででででででででで
No, no, no.
あいでよクソ親父
Ow, damn, it hurts, you old bastard!
俺の耳伸ばしたって空は飛べねえぞおい
Stretch my ear all you want, I'm still not gonna fly! Ooh, fuck you, I'm not gonna be Dumbo.
ほれほれ
Come on now.
立って立って横横丸書いて逆に回して倍率どんどんさらに2倍
Oh shit. Come on now, upwards, upwards, sideways, sideways, around in a circle, back the other way, multiplayer maxed out with an extra ×2 on top.
お
Damn.
父様失礼なこと言ってごめんなさい
Now
って言って
say,
みろ
Father, please, forgive me for being so rude, uwu.
冗談じゃねえぜそういうのは会員制のお店でやりやがれってんだ
Like hell, I will. Go find yourself some members only store if you want that and much.
だから話せって
Ah, let go. I thought the same at the beginning too, Ananas. I thought the main character's name was Butler, not Battler. Cheat code, he's trying to become God. Yes. The invincible mode. This old bastard's my dad. I think I'm pretty tall, but Dad's about the same height. It's probably no surprise that Auntie Ava started talking about Dad's blood when he saw my height. By the way, my height isn't the only thing I got from him. Got his dick size too. It seems having weird names runs in the family. His full name is written like that. Can you read it, chat? Not many could, I could tell you that. Oh man, it's calling you out. That mess of a character's pronounced Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Ah, he must hate grandfather after giving him that name. Also, I got another alert from Throne. Thank you so much, whoever bought it. Sanku, Sanku, Sanku. As the old bastard twisted my ear all over the place, Auntie Ava snuck up behind him and grabbed his ear. Oh
こ
shit.
らこらルドルフ
Hey, Rudolph!
息子に乱暴してるんじゃないわよ
Don't take your frustrations out on your kid.
で言ってよ姉貴
That hurts, Aniki. That scene before me was a perfect realization of the trope of the older sister who deals out punishment to her prankster younger brother despite his size.
エヴァ姉さんそのくらいにしてあげてください
Mister getting spoiled today, I know. I'm trying to concentrate on the game, but there's so much going on as well. I think that's good enough for you now, Eva-ni-san.
同じ分後で反対の耳を私が引っ張って伸ばしておきますので
I'll make sure to stretch out his other ear later on.
あらごめんなさいね
My apologies.
キリエさんの引っ張る分も残しておかなくっちゃ
I must leave some pulling for you to do, Kire-san.
ルドルフ
Hi,
後
Rudolph.
でたっぷりキリエさんにお仕置きしてもらいなさいね
Make sure Kire-san gives you lots and lots of punishment later on, alright? Oh, damn.
姉貴こそ弟いじめもいいとこだぜ
You're the one to talk Anarchy, bullying your little brother like that? Damn. Kire is gonna get the strap on tonight.
秀吉兄さんもこんな姉貴を拾ってくれて本当にありがとうございます
Hideyoshi-ni-san, I'd like to thank you very much for picking her up.
兄さんの寛大さがなかったら今でもまだ売れ残ってますよ
If you hadn't been so generous, she'd still be unsold in the store.
弟として申し訳ないです
You have my gratitude and apologies.
うーん
Yes, I'm telling you, big ara-ara energy. Ara-ara. She's gonna stretch out the butthole. Oh, man.
誰が売れ残るって
Who are you calling unsold? After taking 2 or 3 steps back, Auntie Ava unleashed one of her beautiful high reverse roundhouse kicks, which stopped like a centimeter away from the tip of Dad's nose. Oh shit. After starting out with Tai Chi Chuan with her figure, Auntie Ava had then developed an interest in Chinese martial arts. After that, she went through karate, taekwondo, capoeira, and what is that she's learning right now again? Well, anyway, they say a woman's weapons are in her lower body, and that's literally true for Auntie Eva.
ルドルフ
Rudolph?
側頭部直撃だと一発で混沌するわよ
Do you know what a single direct blow to the side of a head like that would knock you unconscious?
この間演舞でミスって相方泡吹いちゃったんだからね
Not so long ago, I accidentally connected in a practice match and my opponent was out cold.
いやいや
Oh, sheesh! What a pain.
足癖の悪い姉貴で本当に申し訳ないです
I guess I have to apologize for her tendency to lash out with her feet too. Dad, completely unfazed, shrugged and smiled, ironically, with Uncle Hideyoshi.
わしには兄弟がおらん
Heh, never had a brother or sister myself. Me too.
だからエヴァとルドルフ君のじゃれ合いを見とると胸がポカポカしてくるんや
So when I see you two bickering with each other, it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
兄弟や家族はほんまにええもんやな
It sure is nice to have a big family and siblings.
あらジョージ君に弟を作ってあげるという話はないんですか
Eh, that's a strong gift. Nani sore. Nani sore wa ne. Thank you, whoever bought it. Thank you for the strong gift. That was like 3 in a row today. Holy crap. Oh, then why not considering making a little brother of Joji-kun?
もうジョージ君も立派な大人になって手も離れたでしょうから次の子がいてもいいでしょうに
We have only just started the stream and already... He's already a fine adult who is about to go off on his own, so it might be a good time to have another child.
おいおいキリエ、生まれてくる子の苦労も考えてやれよ。
Hey, you have a little sympathy for the new kid and all and the pain and suffering he'd have to live through.
よくこの性悪姉貴から生まれて、ジョージ君はあんなにもまっすぐ育ってくれた。
Welcome back, Wizard. I'm surprised even George couldn't turn out as well as he did after being born from his sinister sister of mine.
本当にジョージ君は偉いな。
What an awesome kid he
う
is.
ちのボンクラに今度爪の赤を分けてやってくれ。
Please share some of that with your blockhead of a son someday, will ya?
そんなことないわよ。
That's not how it worked.
エヴァ姉さんの教育が間違ってなかったから、ジョージ君はあんなに素直ないい子になったんだから。
It's thanks to Eva Nissan's proper rearing that George-kun became the good, gentle kid he is now.
ですよね、姉さん。
Isn't that right, Nissan?
あらあら、そんな。どうかしら。
Oh, come now. You think so?
うちのジョージもまだまだ頼りなくって。
Our George still has a long way to go.
そうそう。それよりお宅のエンジェちゃんはどんな具合なの？
By the way, how's your little Angie-chan doing?
吐いちゃったって聞いたけど。
I heard she was vomiting.
そうやそうや。
Oh, that's right. Angie's a really good character. You'll definitely see her way later in the game.
久しぶりに顔が見れると思って期待してたんやで。
Mister, you're gonna need a new room to fit all the strong gifts. Oh, you telling me? You telling me? Oh, that's right. And I was hoping to finally see her face after such a long time.
大丈夫なんか？
Is she all right?
いつも季節の変わり目に風邪をひくんです。
She often catches cold when the seasons change.
どうも弱くって。
She's very frail.
本当は連れてきたかったんですけど、今回は私の実家に面倒見てもらっています。
I didn't want to bring her along, but we decided to have a family look after her this time.
それが賢明よ。
I think that's a wise move.
本家の毒気に当てない方が治りは早いもの。
She'll be on the mend faster if she's not exposed to the toxic head
大
house.
人の都合より子供の病気の方が大事よ。
A child's health is always more important than an adult's convenience, don't you think?
わしな、吐く風邪によう効く薬知っとんや。
Let me catch up on chat. I wonder when Misery's room is going to be 90% Pinocchio. Yeah, but probably most likely be 50-50. Half Pinocchio, half Kuromi. So I'm slowly starting to get the Sanrio brain rot. But you know, I love them both equally. I just need a bigger room. I know some of the great medicine for vomiting colds like that.
帰ったらすぐ送るさかい。使うてくれや。
When we get back home, I'll send over right away, so be sure to give her some.
ありがとうございます、秀吉兄さん。
Thank you, Hideyoshi Nii-san desu.
いつもお世話になりっぱなしで。
I'm always in your debt. Once the conversation suddenly veered into that direction, we kids didn't have any chance of butting in. For now, I'm just happy that Auntie Ava gave Dad's just his desserts for tugging on my ear.
まだ天候調査中がなくならないね。
It looks like we're still waiting for the weather report. George Aniki pointed out the counter. The pending weather clearance sign-up was still stuck next to the scheduled departure time for the flight we were scheduled to board. According to Aniki, smaller planes are more subject to winds and other effects of the weather. And it's not all uncommon for flights to be delayed because of that. I'm glad you guys are patient because this is a very slow start, but we are getting to know these characters more because we're, you know, gonna be seeing them a lot. Wait a second. It isn't really going to shake, is it? From down here on the ground, it just looks cloudy, not windy. Well, I guess it's different up here with the planes fly.
ちょっと天気が怪しいものね。
The weather's a bit uncertain today. Auntie Eva was looking at a TV in the lounge. The weather forecast has been broadcast informing us that a typhoon was approaching through the Kanto region. Oh man, that only means a legendary Pokemon is afoot. Mewtwo!
また台風か。
Typhoon again. Nani? Typhoon?
親族会議が毎年10月ってんじゃ。
I guess
これ
we're
は宿命だぜ。
I guess we're doomed to these with the family conference being the October every year.
もうちょい時期を選んでくれりゃいいのによ。
Couldn't you choose a better season? Must build up the character to tear them down. Exactly! There were enough lewd waifus to keep us all entertained. Oh, don't worry, there'll be enough waifus to go around later on. Always see Pinocchio dolls can never have enough of them. Yes, yes. Also, give me a second. I'm gonna try to do something. As I want to add alerts when I get a dono through Coffee. So if you don't mind, this will be a very short... what's the word? Intermission. So just give me a second. Just be patient. So get some water. We'll take like a 3-minute break, if you don't mind. Just gonna do stuff in the background because I want to put some coffee alerts on my OBS. Just give me a second. Yeah, bye time, commercial break. Get some water. I know I will. Oh, it worked. Sorry, that was just a small test. Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to test it out, and so far it works. So goody gumdrops. So now I'm gonna have this little thing over here. Yeah, that's a good place for it. So next time I get a little donut, I can finally see it on screen. That way I won't have to be going through my phone just to see who did it, right? No? Okay. Oh, neat. I gotta see then. Oh! Hey, it worked. Thank you, JB. Sanku. It worked. Oh! Even got a coffee bot. Welcome back, Misery. Sanku. Adonis only 2 puppet. Sanku. At least I'm happy now it works. Yatta ne. Yatta desu. Yay. That would be a good place here. Or would it be here? Would be a good place for it. Where would be a good place for it? I'll settle for here for now. I'll just settle for there. Okay, let's continue on. I hope you got a little bit of water. I still got water. Still doesn't share the message, unfortunately. Sad. Oh, I guess I still do gotta go through coffee then. Just to see messages, but don't worry. Daijoubu desu. I got you. At least it shows up on screen, so that's nice. Is it test? Let's boss test. Yes, got the messages on. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. I can still have my phone to check out the website for coffee to read the messages. Typhoon again. I guess we're doomed to these with the family conference. Hold on, I think I forgot to turn on that sub audio. There we go. Don't want any scuff happening. Typhoon again. I guess we're doomed to these with the family conference being October every year. Couldn't they choose a better season?
どうかね。
I agree.
私もお盆の時期にやってくれればっていっつも思うわよ。
I always hope we could have it sometime around Oban season in the mid-August.
ならルドルフ、それ今回の会議でお父様と兄さんに提案してみればいいじゃない。
In that case, why don't you suggest that to father and Nissan during the conference?
冗談。
Very funny.
姉貴が言えよ。
Why don't you do it yourself?
俺が何を言っても兄貴は聞かねえよ。
Our brother would never listen to anything I suggest.
いやよ。
No way.
私は別に10月でも困らないもの。
It doesn't really bother me that much to have it in October.
ルドルフが台風が嫌だからって言うから提案したら
You were the one who complained about the typhoon, so I said ask them to change it then.
って言っただけよ。
That's all.
俺は台風が来るのはいつものことだなって言っただけだろ。
I only say that because the typhoons always come around this time of year.
お盆の時期がいいって言い出したのは姉貴だぜ。
You're the last one who wanted to move it to near to Oban.
あら、去年ルドルフも言ったわよ。
Well, you said it too last year.
お盆の時期なら仕事のスケジュールとも合わせやすいのにって。
Didn't you say that you would be easier to fit into your schedule if we had it near Oban?
言ってねえだろそんなことよ。
I never said anything like that.
言ったわよ。
Oh, yes, you did.
私、そういうのは絶対忘れないもん。
I certainly wouldn't forget something like that.
いや言ってねえよ。言ってんのはいつも姉貴だよ。
No, I didn't. You're the one who's saying that all the time.
知ってる？
Are you aware?
寸止めって高等技術なのよ。
Stopping a cake just a hair beneath the weight is a very high-level technique.
チッ、いい年した女がはしたないことばっかしてんじゃねえぜ。
Well, a lot of sheeshes in this game. Sheesh! Women your age should be more proper than that. Dad and Auntie Ava's arguments look no different from a couple of brats bickering.
普段は父親や母親として振る舞っていても
I expect that's because although you're normally all I'll act as mother and father.
こうして親族会議で元の兄弟に出会うと、子供の頃の自分に戻っちゃうからだろうね。
They turn right back into kids again when they meet their old siblings at the family conferences.
そう。冷静に分析できるジョージ兄貴の方がずっと大人に見えるぜ。
You're the one who looks like a real adult analyzing it all calmly.
俺は将来あんなクソ親父みたいにはなりたくないに。
Hope I never turn out like that old bastard.
なるなら兄貴みたいな知的な大人になりたいもんだぜ。
I'd rather end up as an intellectual adult like you, Aniki.
僕かい？
Like me?
僕なんかまだまださ。
Oh, I still have a long way to go.
社会経験が全然足りないし、社交性も度胸も足りない。
I still have very little experience out of there in the real world, and I need to work on becoming a more bold and sociable.
バトラ君にはそれらのいくつかがすでにあるように思うよ。
I think you far surpass me in all those counts, Butler-kun.
だからきっと成人したら僕なんかすぐに追い抜いちゃうさ。
I'm sure you'll outstrip me fast enough when you become an adult. Sheesh! Huh, sheesh heavy. You telling me? Me who is human composed of 70% water, I have no such weaknesses. Wow. Putting your A game right out there, right? Aren't you A? Your A game. All these sheesh, hello. Shira, you getting paid for these sheeshes. Yeah, Shira gets like 5% cut of every time a sheesh is heard publicly. Rochaniki scratched his head and laughed, as though trying to hide his embarrassment. Of course, he was just being humble. Aniki entered the university, became an apprentice of Uncle Hideyoshi's company, at the same time becoming both academics and how to become a more business emperor in parallel. And right after graduating, he got into Uncle Hideyoshi's company as his father's aide, piling up other real-life experience as he devoted himself zealously to his work. He even has grand dreams of one day standing on his own and becoming lord of his own domain. Aniki is a real paragon of men, fearing no effect as he strives toward his goal. It's no exaggeration to say that I really respect him. And then there's me. I'm nothing at all like Aniki. Sheesh! You said it, Shira. I'm living my happy-go-lucky idle high school life to the max. I got no dreams for the future. God, he's just like me, for real, for real. I like to just sit back, stay cool, and let the money flow in. But of course, that could never happen. Aniki's my age. He had already formed an impressive objective and had started devoting himself towards studying of that goal. Well, I guess I can't compare at all. My dad just says, sure, you can study at any company if you like cleaning toilets. Damn it, I'm not gonna be in that depth of that old bastard. I'll find my way myself. I guess that intensity is one of my qualifications towards adulthood. Should I go on those self-searching journeys after all that rage these days? Well, it's not like I could mooch off on parents for that kind of money.
Oh!
Oh! Whoa! Right then, Uncle Hideyoshi shouted out loudly. Uncle's a really nice person on the whole, but he does have a problem controlling the volume of his voice. When I looked over, I saw that he was greeting Auntie Rosa, who just came late.
Oh!
Wow! Oh, night, Garu. Sleep well. Don't worry, you can watch the VOD when it's finished. When you're available. Wow!
ローザさんやないか。
Oh my god, if it's Rosa, that means...
マリアちゃん、久しぶりやの。
Hi, if it isn't Rosa-san, Maria-chan, long time no see. Finally, the lolly. 久しぶり. Long time no see. What? Maria-chan, kawaii ne. Ew.
マリア
Maria.
お久しぶりですでしょ
Shouldn't that be, it's good to see you again?
言ってごらん
Read your uncle properly.
お久しぶりです。
It's good to see you again. Woo! Get your uwoos in chat. We got the lolly drop. We got the lolly. Fat Japanese Walt Disney. And she's got chest cramp too. Maria, so cute. I love Maria-chan.
そうや。
This game has two good lollies, I'm telling you, but she's the best one. Lolly, lolly, lolly. There you go.
よく言えたな。
Well said.
ご褒美に飴玉あげような。
How about some candy as a reward?
おっと、あれ
Buddy?
どこにしまったんや。
Wow, where did I put them?
ローザさん、お久しぶりです。
Rosa-san, it's good to see you again.
マリアちゃんもお久しぶり。
Good to see you too, Marie-chan.
ご無沙汰してます、キリエ姉さん、秀吉兄さん。
She is short. She's almost as tall as the adults. Woo! Lolly reveal, lolly reveal. She is short, trust me. It's just these sprites are too dang tall. Trust me. She's very short. She's very lolly. Heh, dibs. Nanamo got dibs, everyone. You heard it right here. It's been too long, Kiri-san, Hideyoshi-san.
と、あら、バトラ君
Oh my, Batara-kun.
大きくなったわね。
Oh my, Batara-kun. Look how big you got in it, woo.
いやー
Wow, come on.
今日は会うたびに言われてて恥ずかしいっすよ。
It's embarrassing to hear that from every person I meet.
おう、ローザ。
Hey, Rosa.
遅かったな。
You're late.
飛行機がダイヤ通りだったらギリギリってとこだったぞ。
If the plane was on time, you barely have made it.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry.
列車の接続がうまくいかなくて。
We have some trouble making our plane connections.
何？また天候調査中なの？
So we're waiting on the weather yet again?
ぼやかないぼやかない。
Oh, don't complain.
船で6時間も揺られるくらいなら飛行機でほんの30分の方がずっとマシよ。
Oh, she's like in stilts. She needs to be short though. Oh lord. Pantsuit got such booba. He said the thing he hates. Trust me, she is short. Don't complain. I much prefer the 30-minute plane trip to spending 6 hours bouncing on a boat.
たとえ1時間余計に待たされたって全然早いんだから。
Even if we keep waiting here for an hour, it's still much faster overall.
マリアちゃんも大きくなったで。
Also, I want to make a quick adjustment. Hold on. Also, I haven't saved yet. Very important to save. Okay. Also, I want to make an adjustment here. I just want to adjust the volume a bit. Background. I just think background should be... There we go. Okay. Just want to lower the background music. It was getting a little loud. Maria-chan's gotten huge too. No, she's not. She's lolly.
今、身長いくつあるんや？
So how tall are you now? Now chat can know for sure.
うう、身長いくつあるんや。
So how tall am I now? Maria parroted Uncle Hideyoshi's question, looking up at her mother. I guess she doesn't remember her own height. She's probably right now in the middle of growth spurts, so her height must have changed every month. In a few more years, she'll probably start looking very feminine.
この間の身体測定でいくつって出たっけ？
How tall were you the last time you got measured?
これでも少しずつは伸びてるんですよ。
She just keeps getting bigger and bigger. No, she's not. She's lolly.
ね
Don't you? She's lolly height. I don't care how tall she is. She's still lolly height.
去年よりもずっと成長したと思いますよ。
I think she's grown a lot since last year.
今年で9歳でしたっけ？
See, she's 9. That's lolly. That's lolly age. Let's see. She turned 9 years old this year, didn't she?
9歳。9 years old. You.
そうだね。9歳だね。
9 years old. That's the prime lolly age. That's right. You're 9 years old now.
マリアちゃんも元気そうでよかった。
Glad to see you're doing well, Maria-chan. Welcome back, our six. You just got the lolly. We just got the lolly. Getting just in time. She's grown. Boo. See small. See small. It's okay. She's 9. She's 9. That's still small. She's not even 10 yet, and she's small. Still prime lolly.
よいしょ。
Up, up.
もう高い高いをするにはちょっと重くなってきたかな。
I guess you got a bit too heavy to play airplane with.
うわ、 ジョージ兄貴、そりゃレディーに失礼だろ。
George Aniki, what a rude thing to say to a lady.
俺がやってやるぜ。高い高い。
Here you go, up you go. When I went to lift her up Aniki's place, Maria stiffened defensively, staring suspiciously at my face. Ah, that's right. The last time I met Maria, she was 6 years old and she was only 3. Of course she doesn't remember my face.
マリアちゃん、覚えてる？
Maria, don't you remember?
バトラ君よ。
Batala-kun. Older than 3? Too old, hag away. Blech. I guess R6 is the toddler con. Yes, that's right. If her age is on the clock, she's ready for the cock. I feel that's saying false flat if your clock is 12 hours. Blech.
一緒に遊んでもらったの忘れちゃった？
Used to play together, remember?
無理だろ。
I doubt you'll have any luck.
最後にバトラと会ったのは3つの時だぜ。
Last time she met Battler, she was only 3.
3つの時の記憶なんか残ってねえよ。
You keep forgetting memories at that age. You must know everyone's face apart from mine because she meets them every year, but hadn't had contact with the Yoshiramiya family for about 6 years now. Long time. Even I can only just barely remember of her being a 3-year-old crybaby.
マリア、
Marian,
バトラお兄ちゃんよ。
this is Battler Oni-chan.
ルドルフおじさんの息子さん。
Uncle Rudolph's son.
わかる？
Understand?
おじさんの息子さんが
Yeah. Oh, she didn't remember the games we played at 3. Oh, thank God. I was scared she'd tell someone. Blech. Military time doesn't count. Exactly.
おじさんが息子さん
Uncle's son is... Uncle's the son... あれ? That ooh was probably the sound of her brain breaking, unable to understand the complication explanation. Oh man, mind break already? I guess it was too confusing for her.
マリアちゃん、
Maria-chan.
彼はバトラ君。
She's Batera-kun.
僕と同じいとこだよ。
He's her cousin like me.
庄司お兄ちゃんと同じ
Like George Oni-chan.
バトラ
Batora-kun.
いとこ
Cousin? あれ?
そ
That's right.
う、よくできたね。
You've got it. The part of Aniki was makes me really look up to him. For someone who isn't married, he's just great at dealing with kids. I'm sure that he'll be indulgent father in the future.
バトラお兄ちゃん
Batora Oni-chan. Maria understood straight at me with a questioning expression as though asking whether it was alright to call me that.
おうや、俺がバトラだ。
Yeah, that's me, Batora.
よろしくな、
Nice
マ
to
リ
meet,
ア。
nice to meet you, Marian.
バトラ
Batora-kun.
こらマリア、
Marian.
呼びつけちゃダメでしょ。バトラお兄ちゃんと呼びなさい。
Tag mind break. Her brain was overloaded. Cooming. They realized George was Battler's cousin. Yeah, they don't look alike, but they are cousins. Mario, you mustn't address him without honorifics. Call him Batora Oni-chan. Oni-chan.
いいっすよ、ローザおばさん。
It's cool, Auntie
細か
Rosa.
いことは気にしないっすから。
Don't sweat the small stuff.
まあマリア、
Right, Marian?
俺とお前は名前を呼びつけ合う仲だもんな。
We're friends. We're buddies on the first name basis. Us two, aren't we?
バトラバトラバトラ
Yeah, she's so cute, Batorang. Ooh, ooh, she has mega ooh, ooh energy.
おうや、マリアマリアマリア。
That's right, Maria, Maria, Maria.
うう。
Ooh, woo. Can we get ooh, woos in chat? We horsed around for a while to make up for the 6-year gap in our friendship. She probably still thinks of me nothing more than a big new friend, but things will probably work out as we get to know each other again. But I'm surprised. She's just the way I remember her being 6 years ago. Seems that people just don't change that much after all. I'm a bit happy that she's still pure, innocent girl I remember. Just ripe for the corrupting.
Ooh woo, ooh woo. Amibato da Master Marian. Misori, misori, misori. Ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo. Ooh woo.
Her name is written?
Ooh woo.
That was not so difficult to read. Of course, it's Maria. The third character looks like cross with, which is pretty cool. Her feelings don't usually show up on her face, so it can be difficult to know just what she's thinking, but that's just how she looks on the outside. On the inside, she's just a sweet, normal girl. Then there's Maria's mother, Auntie Rosa. She's my dad's younger sister. Rosa's written. Here's a name that's totally not Japanese. Sorry to say it, but her name's almost as ridiculous as Dad's. I've got to respect her for not ending up as screwed up as he is. When I think about it, all the names of my family sound foreign. Just why is grandfather so obsessed with this? Because of him, even us grandchildren gave up putting up with the weird naming sense. I guess it's kind of like if a Western family were to give their child a name like, let's say Naruto. Be kind of the same energy in a way. It's even more annoying since grandfather's own name is perfectly normal. Anyway, there's one thing about Auntie Rosa that's a relief compared to the other family members. The old bastard and Auntie Eva have this annoying urge to tease and mock people all the time. But even though she shares their blood, Auntie Rosa isn't like that at all. She has the most common sense among all siblings. Uncle Rosa Hideyoshi, she's kind of an aunt who's always be on the kid side. However, possibly because she's more strict as a parent, she's not liberal with the handing out spending money like Uncle Hideyoshi is. Grandpa was a Westaboo. For real, for real. Corrupt the pure, innocent mind once again since she forgot when she was younger. We can do it all over again. Alright. Now that we have the entire group of family members who are going to board the plane, as though it's waiting for us to gather and the announcement rang out through the lobby. Our apologies for the wait. Boarding will now commence for the flight 201 to Nijima. We ask that the passengers please form 2 lines in front of the counter behind the white line.
Rosa,
But finally, we're getting out. Just like any time you're waiting for a plane, it's always like a long ass time before, you know, anything changes, you know. So finally we're gonna be moving the scene along. Rosa, you still haven't gone through boarding procedures, right? Hurry up. Oh no. Maria, come on.
You won't.
We had to go through a metal detector before going out the runway. Our small plane wasn't as massive as an international flight, but it was still a plane. A staff member holding a metal detector checked us all. Once all of us cleared the check, we followed the staff members out onto the runway. Now to think of it, everyone here is the Yoshirimiya family. It's like there's a reserved charter flight or something. Our group stopped in front of the entrance and the plane. Then our guide turned around and spoke, looking down at the passengers list as she did. Boarding will now commence. As I call out the names of the passenger list. Sounds like a 50 First Dates parody idea. 50 First Dates with the lolly. As I call out the names of the passenger list, please take your seats in order, starting from the front row to the right side and going right to the left onto the next row. I will now begin reading the passenger list. Ushiramiya Hideyoshi-sama. I'm first. Right here.
そうだエヴァ、飴玉あるか？
By the way, do you have the candies, Ava?
さっきから探してるんだが見つからないんや。
I've been looking all over for them, but I can't find them.
後ろ宮エヴァ様
Shiramiya Eva-sama.
ハンドバッグの中よ。
Ah, they're in my handbag.
機内に入ったら出すわ。
My very Gucci handbag. I'll get them once we're inside the plane. I've heard that the candies are a good way to protect your ears from hurting due to the variations of atmospheric pressure when landing or taking off. That's probably why they're talking about.
俺の席窓際だといいな。
I hope I get a window seat.
大丈夫だよ。
Ah, don't worry.
窓際席しかないもん。
There aren't any other kinds of seats. According to George Aniki, there are apparently 2 lines of seats. Yep, it's a small plane, alright. It isn't really going to shake, is it?
後ろ宮ジョージ様
Shiramiya George-sama.
はい。
Right here.
大丈夫だよ、バトラ君。
Right here. Don't worry,
あ
Batla-kun.
んまり揺れないから。
It won't shake too much.
後ろ宮バトラ様
Shiramiya Batla-sama.
兄貴あんまりってどのくらいだよ。
Aniki, how much is not too much?
船から落ちても泳げるからいいが飛行機は落ちたらそれでおしまいなんだぜ。
You can just swim and fall out of a boat, but if a plane crashes, you're screwed, right?
もちろん客席にはパラシュートがあるんだろ。
We all got our own parachutes in our seats, don't we?
ねえの？
Wait, don't we?
後ろ宮ルドルフ様
Shiramiya
ほら
Rudolfo-sama.
バトラ、感動してねえでとっとと奥行け。
Come on, Battler, quit being a wuss and get in!
言って親父。
痛いね。
おさて。
Sheesh, Gucci. Special sleeping candy. Yeah, special intoxicating candy to give to the lolly. Don't push me.
パラシュートがねえんだよ。
We don't get parachutes.
後ろ宮キリエ様
Shiramiya Kire-sama.
ほら仲良くじゃれてないの
Alright, stop fooling around.
進む進む
Let's move along.
言ってよキリエ。
Ah, kitty egg, your strap on.
押すなって。
Don't push me.
ボンクラが進まねえんだよ。
This blockade isn't moving forward.
後ろ宮マリア様
Shiramiya-san. Shiramiya Marian.
進む進む。
Forward, forward.
後ろ宮ローザ様
Shiramiya Rosa.
こらマリア
Mario.
静かにしなさい。
Be quiet.
こちらは機長の川端です。
Oh man. Is your pilot
本
Kawabata?
日は新東京航空201便をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。
We'd like to thank you for taking New Tokyo Aviation Flight 201 today.
新島空港までは約20分のフライトの予定です。
We estimated that the flight to Nijima Airport would take about 20 minutes.
上空の気流が乱れているとの報告が入っています。
We are experiencing reports of atmospheric
多
turbulence.
少の揺れがあるかもしれませんので、離陸後もシートベルトは外さないようにお願いいたします。
There might be some shaking in the aircraft, so we ask that you do not unfasten your seatbelt after takeoff.
兄貴シートベルト外しちゃいけない揺れってなんだよ。
Aniki, did that guy say we just have to wear seatbelts?
ジャンボ機なら離陸後はシートベルト外せるぜ。
In the jumbo jet, they let you undo them after takeoff.
それが外しちゃいけないってどんな揺れだよ。
So it's gonna shake so much that we can't take it off?
くそー騙された。何が揺れないんだ。
Damn it, you tricked me, it's gonna shake after all.
パラシュートはどこだよ。
Where are the parachutes?
やっぱり俺は船が良かった。
I knew we should have taken a boat. I like the art style, so it seems decidedly lacking in the Rory screen time. Oh, don't worry, there'll be plenty of Rory screen time. Batter needs an edible. Don't we all? Don't we all? But, Roji, Jessica, Maria. I mean, look at all these names. We sure have been streaming for a hot minute, haven't we? Almost 2 hours. Impressive. Not gonna lie, I love an edible or 4 right now. Oh, I'm gonna have my first edible tomorrow. It begins. Yes. Finally. We're moving forward in the plot. Umineko no nakakoro ni Rando of the Witch and Reasoning.
やっぱ船だよな。船。
Should have taken a boat. Boat!
落ちる
Gonna fall!
落ちる
Gonna fall!
マリア、もういい加減になさい。
Alright, that's enough.
でも意外ね。
We get to see the spicy misery tomorrow, yes! With the very yassified Pinocchio.
バトラ君、てっきり怖いものなしだと思ってたから。
What a surprise. I thought there was nothing that could scare Bathara-kun.
こいつ昔から乗り物がなぜかダメでさ。
This guy can't handle vehicles for some reason.
二言目には落ちるだの沈むだの。
Always yells about falling and sinking and stuff.
情けない男だな、おめえは。
You're disgressive a man you are.
うるえ。
Shut up.
ありゃ、さすがに揺れすぎだろ。
That thing was seriously shaking way too much.
小型機乗るのは初めてだったから、ちょいと答えちまっただけだぜ。
That thing was shaking way too much. I just got a little stressed since it was my first time on a small plane like that.
あの大騒ぎでちょいとなの？
You call that a little stress?
バトラ君とは海外旅行を一緒に行くと賑やかそうね。
Sounds like it'd be fun to take you on an overseas vacation with you, Batara-kun.
おばさんとエジプトとか行かない？
You'd like to go to Egypt with your aunt?
14時間も飛行機に乗れるわよ。
Holy fuck, 14 hours! You get to ride on a plane for the full 14 hours! And once you get to Egypt, you're gonna recreate the Anka meme!
いい提案ね。
That's a good plan.
バトラ君、エヴァ姉さんに少し鍛えてもらいなさいよ。
Go let Eva-san toughen you up some.
それにしてもおかしい。
But boy, were you hilarious. La 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 la.
こらこら、人間誰しも得て増えてはあるもんや。
Well, now everyone's got their own strong and weak points. Implying planes are the same as cars. Why wait until Icha when they could just do it on the plane? So true, so true. Don't let your memes be dreams. Recreate the Unka meme now. Everyone's got their own strong and weak points.
そない笑うたら悪いで。
It's bad to laugh at them. You're laughing at them anyway. Ugh.
父さんも笑うのは悪いよ。
See? Dad, you're laughing
ほ
too.
ら、マリアちゃんももう笑っちゃダメ。
Hey, Mario, you shouldn't laugh anymore.
もう笑っちゃダメ
You shouldn't laugh anymore.
よし
Ah, damn it. Is being scared of planes really such a big deal? Everyone obviously thinks I'm the big oaf now. Car. Eva Obasan will should him real stress when she stresses out his butthole. Damn! So right, Shira. So right. We split up and took separate taxis from the airport to the harbor. And now we get a boat. From there out, we should be taking a boat to the island. The islands are right next to each other, so it's not that far. See, Patrick, you get your boat after all. It will be a leisurely 30-minute by boat. As we arrived at the pier where the boat to the island was anchored, we saw a silhouette waving its hand. Oh, Jessica-san! Jessica-san! The oppai cousin.
Oh, 久しぶりだぜ!
Georgie-san! It's been freaking long!
やあ、ジェシカちゃん。1年ぶりだね。
Hey, Jessica-san! It's been a year since I saw you!
せ、また伸びたんじゃないかい?
You've gone taller again, haven't you?
よしてくれよ。毎年言われんのは恥ずかしいぜ。
Eh, don't give me that. It's embarrassing hearing that every year.
おいおい、兄貴、嘘だろ?
Hey, Aniki, you gotta be kidding me! Waifu! Whoa, babe alert! Waifu, waifu, waifu alert!
こいつが本当にジェシカなのかよ?
Hey, that's really Jessica!
ってことは、ジョージ兄さん。
Like a sick Georgie-san.
このデカブツ、バトラなのかよ?
Massive beasts, battler? We both stare at each other down. She definitely didn't look this grown up in my memories, but I do remember her crazy way of talking.
よー、ジェシカ!
Yo, Jessica!
なんだよ、お前!
What's this now?
嘘だろ? なーに女みたいな格好してんだよ!
You're kidding me, you look like a woman now with those giant opais.
なんだよ、これ胸かよ! お前にも胸なんかできたのかよ!
Oh damn, he knows what's up, he knows what's up. What are those boobs? Even you managed to get a chest.
もませろ、もませろーい!
Aw, some incest wincest happening right now. Even you managed to get a chest. Let me rub him, let me rub him, let me.
ふざけやがれ! 私は花も恥じらう18だぜ!
She's legal, she's legal. She's legal, guys. We can fuck her. Not that it would even stop us before. Hey, screw you, I'm a blushing flower of 18.
髪だって伸びりゃ出るとこだって出るぜ!
Just like hair grows out, so other stuff.
てめえに揉ませる胸なんざあるもんかい!
You think I got boobs just so you can go rub and lose her? Yes. Yes, that's the purpose of your boobs. Damn, perv! Alright! Shh. Wow, not even holding back. Yeah, Battler's a major perv. Hentai protagonist 100%. She's legal? Damn, too old. It's okay. That's what the lolly is for. That's what Maria is for.
バートラこそなんだよ。バカみてえに図体だけでかくなりやがって。
What about you? You got anything to back up that ridiculous size? What's your dick size, bro?
知った腕力ついたのか?
Did you remember to grow any actual muscles?
ざけんじゃねえ! あれからどれだけ鍛錬積んだか思い知らせてやんぜ!
You better believe it. I'll show you how much training I've piled up since back then.
うぜえぜ!
Oh, cram it.
返り討ちだ!
I'll beat you at your own game. This headstrong girl is Yoshimiya Jessica. She was born under the same unlucky star as me, sharing that same kind of weird name. You see, as pronounced Jessica, she's Dad's older brother's daughter. That older brother happens to be the eldest son of the Yoshimiya family, so I guess that does technically make Jessica a direct heir to the Yoshimiya family. And Jessica and I are the same age, and that type of boy-girl rivalry between us. We've always been used to fighting and joking around together whenever the relatives gathered. Jessica grew more quickly, so she had always had me beat in the terms of size and physical strength. So when we scuffled as a contest of strength like this, it usually went Jessica's way. Even though I clearly understand that I'm bigger now, I still feel like I can't win against Jessica with my strength. Calm down. You're pervy. Your pervy senses are tingling. You're gonna angry fuck. She pays her taxes. Ah, so sexy, paying taxes. Oh, lewd.
なんだよ。何マジになってんだよ。
What are you getting all serious for?
いててて。
Ow, 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 ow.
おいおいおい。全然力入れてねえぜ。
What, are you squeezing her chest already? Hey, this is nothing.
ジェシカ、お前貧弱になっただろ。
Nishka, you got weak.
うるせえぜ。
Shut up.
こちとら女やってんだ。
I'm a woman over here, believe it or not.
いつまでも腕力で男に勝てるわけねえだろ。
No way I was gonna be stronger than a man.
まあ、そりゃそうだよな。
Well, that's certainly true.
俺が腕につけた分の肉を お前は胸につけたんだもんな。
The meat pull on my arms all went to your chest after all.
俺の腕とお前の胸ならちょうどいい力比べになりそうじゃねえのか。
It looks like it'd be pretty even test of a strength between my arms and your boobs, don't you think? Damn, what a perv. He's just like me, for real, for real.
だからお前に揉ませる胸はね
I told you my boobs aren't for you to feel a baka.
それよりお前こそどうなんだよ。身長以外にも他のところちゃんと大人になったのか。
Besides, how about you? Your height says you're an adult, but what are you in other places? What's your dick size?
バカやめろ。いやんこの野郎お嫁に行けなくなる。変なとこ触んないで。
This suddenly turned into a hentai.
Stop it, idiot. No, I'll be ruined for marriage. Don't touch me in such strange places.
人様が聞いて誤解すること言うんじゃねえ。
Don't say stuff, people are gonna misinterpret it. Honestly, I was surprised how feminine Jessica's become since I had to seriously horse her around to hide it. Well, yeah, considering what a bossy brat she was for 6 years ago, anyone would be surprised. And I guess she's just as surprised. She definitely wasn't expecting she'd lose to me in a test of strength. After losing that easily, she must have been shocked at how much I've grown in the place 6 years. 6 years. Once again, I'm being shown what a huge gap of time that was.
やれやれ乾杯だぜ。
Can't blame him, she has mommy milkers. Yes, mommy milkies. Crap, total defeat.
こりゃもう私じゃかなわねえな。
I guess it's like I was no match for you anymore.
そんなことないよ。
That's not true.
バトラ君にもきっと弱点はあるよ。
Even Badler-kun must have his weaknesses.
ね、マリアちゃん。
Right, Maria?
落ちる落ちる。
Gonna fall, gonna fall.
ちょバカよせマリア。それは内緒にしような。
Oh yeah, let's keep that a secret, okay?
落ちる
Oh,
なんだそりゃ。
what the hell's that?
あいにくだがこの弱点はジェシカにはもうさらさないぜ。
Sorry, but you won't be seeing that weakness of mine now.
何しろ悪夢の空路はもう終わっちまったんだからな。
After all, the nightmare plane trip is already over and done with.
あとはのんびりチャボチャボとお船の旅さ。
All he's seen left is a nice, quiet splashing of the boat trip.
あのオンボロ漁船がこれほど恋しくなるとは思わなかったぜ。
I never thought I'd be so fond of that piece of junk boat.
あ
あれ?
ジョージ兄さん、こいつ頭どうかしたのか。
George Nissan, is there something wrong with his head?
すぐにわかるよ。
You'll understand soon.
すぐにね。
Very soon. At the time, I didn't understand what Aniki meant by that big smile.
これはこれは。はあ。
Oh, the first Obasan. Huge gap, age gap, huge gap, big gap. Big gap, sexy gap. Nice one, JB. 6 years. Yo, when did the Beyblade battles happen? Beyblade. Oh, what we have here. Oh.
バトラさんも大きくなりまして。
Oh, Bather-san, how big you've grown. Let me see your cock.
Who is it this time? It's an old lady with an apron. Oh, yeah, that takes me back. I remember now.
バトラ君、覚えてるかい？
Remember her, Batler-kun?
ほら、お手伝いの熊沢さんだよ。
You remember she's Kuma-san? Kumasawa-san, one of the servants.
熊沢のばあちゃんは忘れねえぜ。
Never forget Kumasawa-san, ba-san.
何しろこの6年、
ばあちゃん。
ちっとも老けちゃいねえぜ。
I mean, you've already aged a bit in these past six years.
むしろ若返ったんじゃねえの？
Wait, you haven't gotten younger, have you? Oh man, pervy grandma.
最近はお肌がピチピチしてきちゃって。
Lately, my skin is getting all smooth and silky.
ほら、胸もますますに大きくなっちゃいましたんですよ。
Ah, I'm right, she is a pervy grandma. And look, hasn't my chest gotten even bigger as well?
飲んでみます？
Wanna give it a wob?
ご冗談。
I guess he's not a jilf kind of guy, huh? Very funny.
俺が揉みたいのはピチピチした姉ちゃんの胸限定だぜ。
My breast rubbing is strictly limited to bouncy girls.
私とて若い日にはそれはピチピチしておりましたよ。
Yeah, even I've had some bouncy ones in my youth, you know.
ほらほら、ぜひどうぞお揉みくださいませ。
Now, please feel free to have a go.
勘弁してくれよ。
Give me a break.
若い姉ちゃんだ、若い姉ちゃん。
It's chicks I'm looking for, damn it. Chicks and lollies.
熊沢のばあちゃんじゃねえよ。
Not grannies. Guess no chills. The jokes I cracked about Jessica were being used against me. Come to think of it, she's always been that type to tease people.
おいおいよせよ熊沢さん。
Kumasawa-san, stop that right now.
監獄に半分足突っ込んだ人がはしゃいじゃいけねえぜ。
People with one foot in a coffin shouldn't jump around.
若い方とじゃれるのが何よりの若返りの薬ですよ。
The sport with the young is the best rejuvenation medicine.
熊沢さんが迎えに来るなんて珍しいじゃない。
Wendy Jen's girl old we end up like grandma. For real, for real. Inappropriate old ladies are the funniest humans. I want tennis ball, not hacky sacks.
どういう風の吹き回しかしら。
What curious turn of events is this?
用事を頼まれるといつも腰痛になるあなたが。
Normally, whenever you're entrusted with something to do, your lumbango always kicks in. Snicker, snicker, snicker.
エヴァ様は相変わらず手厳しゅうございます。
Oh, Eva-san, you are as harsh as usual.
急なお買い物がありましたもので、そのついでに皆様のお迎えをしようと思いまして。
I found myself with some urgent purchases to make, and while I was at it, I thought I would come welcome you all.
もっとも、お迎え待ちの老いぼれのお迎えでは、景気も悪いでしょうが。
It does give a bad impression if the one waiting to greet you is a decrepit old woman. Auntie Eva spoke sarcastically, but Kuamawa Baz-chan's years of experience were nothing to sneeze at. He was more than capable of smoothly and coolly letting that comment slide. Well, I'd rather not say about Kuamawa-sawa. Baz-chan might be past her prime as a servant. She might act as though she's in good health, but between her headaches and the lumbago, her body is wearing out. To tell the truth, the very fact that she's still working is impressive. How old is she this year again? She must be pushing 80 by now. Damn, she's hella old. It's incredible that she's still able to act so brightly.
ますますにお元気なようで。
You just seem to get more and more lively.
そうだこれ。
Oh, that's right. Here you are.
前に話してたお茶です。
It's a tea I was talking about before.
ほら、買ってきました。
Look, I bought some.
後で飲んでみてください。
Please do try it later on. Auntie Rosa showed her the souvenir bag that she'd taken out of her suitcase. To think that she remembered a promise that she had apparently made last year and faithfully brought it. This sort of thoughtfulness was just like Auntie Rosa. She wasn't the kind person you would forget or break a promise. As for Kumasawa Bachan, she seemed deeply touched by the fact that not only had Auntie Rosa remembered that year-old promise, but she brought that gift for a simple servant like her. This woman is Kumasawa Chio-san. He's a senior servant who's been working on the Yoshiramiya head house for many years. As you could expect from someone her age, she isn't good at manual labor, but from the kitchen, work to cleaning and laundry, she's kind of super servant who can handle just about anything. It seems like her own flaw is a tendency to slack off. I hear that she tries to get away from heavy troubles and troublesome work by playing off her chronic diseases. In Kumasawa Bachan's case, maybe we should all call that sort of lazy craftiness. I thought it could probably doesn't impress those paying her salary. Oh well, even if she's pretty flaky when it comes to work, I could never dislike her. I guess that's probably because of her cheerfulness and her constant smile.
いやー、相変わらずお元気そうで何よりでんな。
Hey, I'm glad to see you're still in fine spirits.
あれから背中の具合はどないでっか？
How's your back doing then?
薬を飲んでもちっとも良くなりませんで。
Even with the medicine, it's not getting one whit better.
こればかりはお医者様ではどうにもなりません。
According to the doctor, nothing can be done for this one.
不治の病っちゅうもんですわ。
It's what called an incurable disease. Oh,
それにしてもジェシカちゃんはますます美人になったな。
blows me away how you kept getting prettier, Jessica-chan.
夏日姉さんに似てよかったぜ。
Be glad you ended up like Natsuhi-ni-san.
そうですか?
Eh, really?
私的には全然似てないつもりなんですけど。
Personally, I don't think I look like her at all.
つうか、親には似たくないです。
Besides, I don't even want to be like my parents.
尊敬してないんで。
Because I got zero respect for them.
こら、そんなこと言っちゃダメよ。
You shouldn't say such things.
それにしても、親に似たくないって言ってる人が多いわね。うちの一族は。
She got that Ligma too. Ligma too, like the Sukmalu. Also lumbago lower back pain. Ah, yeah. Oh god, the dad wants some action too. Damn, they all want some action. Gonna be one fat orgy. Now you shouldn't say such things. It's amazing how many people don't want to be like their parents in our family.
あ、それ俺。
Ah, that's me.
バカ言え。お前こそ俺に似るんじゃねえ。
Don't you dare start taking after me.
お前の鼻が似ててムカつくんだよ。
Your nose looking like mine already pisses me off.
何言ってんのよ。
What are you talking about?
呆れるくらいそっくりよ。あなたもお父様もね。
It's ridiculous how completely alike you are, and like your father.
おいおい、そりゃねえだろ。
Come on, you can't be serious.
俺のどこが親父に似てるってんだ？
Just how am I like that?
傲慢で偉そうなところとかそっくりよ。
You're his copy in arrogance and self-importance.
あんたと兄さんは特にお父様の血が強いわね。
Father's blood is especially strong in you, Nisan.
ねえ、ローザ。
When you say Rosa?
ええ、まったく。
Oh, absolutely.
クラウス兄さんもルドルフ兄さんも信じられないくらいお父様にそっくり。
Rasu Nisan and Rudolph Nisan are almost unbelievably alike dad.
おいおい、参ったな。
Alright.
なんで俺だけ女どもに集中放火なんだ？
Alright, already. Why am I the only one under fire from the girls?
秀吉兄さん、助けてくださいよ。
Ryoshi Nisan, please help me out.
いやいや、ルドルフ君はいっつも女性にモテてるな。
My Rudolph-kun, you're always so popular with the ladies.
羨ましいで。
I'm jealous.
相変わらずモテモテでお羨ましいことです。
As usual, you're popular enough to make me jealous.
それでは皆様、お船の方へお乗りくださいませ。
Well then, everyone, should we head over to the boat?
さあさあ、マリアさん、一緒にお船に乗りましょうね。
Come on now, Maria-san. Let's get to the boat together, alright?
一緒にお船に乗る
Yes, get on the boat together.
みんなも一緒に乗る
Everyone gets on together.
おや、もう今度は怖くないぜ。
Hell yeah, this time around, I'm not gonna be scared.
波で揺れるのは慣れてるしな。
I'm used to being shaken by the waves.
オンボロ漁船の場合、揺れて怖いってより、エンジンがぶっ壊れて漂流するんじゃねえかって方が怖いぜ。
With that piece of junk fishing boat, I'm less afraid of shaking than the engine breaking down and the boat drifting off.
そうだ、バトラ君、言うのを忘れてた。
Oh yes, Battler-kun, I forgot to tell you.
あの漁船はだいぶ老朽化してたんで、数年前に引退したんだよ。
That fishing boat was completely decrepit, so it was taken out a few years ago.
今は 他の船が島まで運んでくれるんだ。
Now we get taken to the island in another boat.
ああ、そっか。
Alright.
バトラは新しい船が初めてなんだな。
It's Battler's first time in the new boat.
快適だぜ。
Super comfy.
すっげえ速いんだ。
Freaking fast.
何しろとんでもないスピードが出るんだからさ。
You can go crazy high speed. Oh, hi Agile. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. What's happening here? It's a family gathering for a visual novel, and we also have a lolly. You missed the pervy parts, but don't worry. You can always watch the VOD.
ってことは船旅の時間がさらに短縮されたわけか。
That means less trip time, right?
そりゃ素晴らしい。
That sounds great.
何しろ飛行機よりマシとはいえ沈没の危険にさらされる時間が少しでも短くなるってんだから、こりゃ極めて素晴らしいぜ。
I mean, boat might be better than an airplane, but if you're telling me we can spend even less time exposed to the danger of sinking, that's really awesomely great.
バトラはまた落ちる。
Oh yeah, this is a lolly, Agile. Don't let the sprites fool you, she's actually very short. Is Battler gonna fall again?
そりゃ飛行機の時だけさ。
That's only on airplanes.
もう大丈夫だぜ。
Everything's fine now.
何しろ船長自慢の改造高速艇らしいぜ。
You know, it's apparently a modded high-speed boat the captain's pride and joy.
だいぶいじってるらしく。
Seems he's tinkered it quite a lot.
プロペラは高性能のが4機もついてて、最高速度は40ノットを超えるとかなんとか自慢してたな。
He was going on about how he attached 4 high-efficiency propellers to it, and now it can break 40 knots or something like that.
いつも自慢されるんで覚えちまったぜ。
He bragged to me so much I ended up mesmerizing it.
僕も毎年聞かされるんで覚えちゃったよ。
Me too. I was remembering since we were told about it every year.
船長は昔外国の漁船と速度比べをして負けて以来、スピード改造に取りつかれちゃったんだってさ。
The captain said that since he lost a speed contest with a foreign fishing boat a long time ago, he became obsessed with modding it.
その時の相手は漁船なのに30ノット以上も出せたんだってね。
He told us how his opponent back then could go at over 30 knots, even though he was only in the fishing boat.
その雪辱の念が結実して、スカッと爽快な超高速改造艇の誕生となったわけさ。
To fulfill his thirst for a revenge match, he created an awesome whole super high-speed modded boat.
バトラもきっと気に入るぜ。
I'm sure you'll love it, Battler. The super high-speed modded boat? At first my thought was that it would be much better to get some beat-up boat than might sink at any time, but for some reason I'm getting this feeling of foreboding. Yeah. Yes, you can steal her. She's all yours, Agile. But you gotta share.
おいバトラー、島までは泳いで行った方がいいんじゃねえか。
That's a lot of nuts. Holy shit, fucking earthquake over here. Hey, Battler, maybe you should swim to the island.
バトラ君、柵からあんまり
Jesus
身を乗り出し
Christ.
ちゃダメだよ。
My eyes can't focus. Battler, you shouldn't lean on the railing too much.
落ちちゃうから。
Might fall.
落ちる。
Gonna fall, gonna fall.
チェックしろー。さっきからみんながニヤニヤ笑ってたのはこれだったのか。
Damn it, is this why you were grinning before? The super high-speed boat said to have been modded to hell and back by its captain as a personal hobby. It was definitely nothing like the battered old fishing boat from 6 years ago.
揺れる揺れる揺れる。
Oh, shaking, shaking, shaking.
落ちる落ちる落ちる。
I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna fall. Yes, gonna fall, gonna fall, gonna fall.
落ちたら海じゃねえかよ。溺れちまうぞ。パラシュートだじゃねえぜ。浮き輪はどこだ。
I fall in the sea, I'm gonna drown. Damn it, where's the parachute? No, wait, where's the buoy?
ライフジャケットをくれ。
Ah, can't be a life jacket. That vibrator's got 1,000 horsepower. Jesus Christ, you're right. What the hell, Bowser? What's this supposed to be?
ジェシカちゃんもマリアちゃんもいじめちゃ悪いって。
Escamari, it's not nice to tease.
バトラ君も怖いならカンパに出なきゃいいのに。
Battler-kun, if you're scared, then just don't come out of the deck.
船内ならもう少し怖くないと思うけどな。
I think it's that if you stay inside the boat, you'll be a lot less afraid.
そいつはノーサンキューだぜ兄貴。
I said no thank you, Aniki.
海難事故の犠牲者はいつも船内なんだ。
Shipwreck victims are always the one inside the boat. Also, thank you to whoever gifted me another thing from Throne. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, whoever sent it. Shipwreck also, I think JB was the one who gifted me the Alice wallet. Let me see if there's a name for the other one. Shaky, shaky.
生存者を抱いて事故時は甲板なんだぜ。だから俺はここにいる。
Ah, survivors are usually those on the deck during the accident, so I'm staying right here.
でも揺れる。
But it's shaking.
落ちる。
I'm gonna fall. Oh, also thank you for gifting me that Miku figure. Thank you, whoever sent it. Shaking, falling. Ooh, woo.
Maria, よしなさいったら。
Ah, it's from Anonymous. Well, thank you just the same. Thank you to whoever sent it. Thank you. Maria, totally behave yourself.
でもバトラ君、本当に苦手なのね。
Battler-kun, it looks like you really can't handle it. Neither can I. Look at the screen.
船長さんに速度を落とすように言ってきてあげるわ。
I'm gonna tell the captain to slow down for you.
ロザワさんありがとう。
Auntie Rosa, thank you.
海の上でも安全運転、徐行運転、指差し確認。
Reduce speed, point, and call.
ダメよローザ。
Don't do that, Rosa.
青年には試練も必要なんだから。
Ordeals unnecessary for the young.
ねえバトラ君。
Right,
こ
Battler?
れくらいへっちゃらで克服できちゃうわよね。
Battler's such a fucking pussy. For real, for real. You can't conquer this much, no problem, alright?
じゃないとおばさんとエジプトに行けないわよ。
Otherwise, you won't be able to go to Egypt with your aunt.
エヴァおばさんの意地悪。
Auntie, you're so mean.
ダメ落ちる。
Oh no, I'm gonna fall.
ライフジャケット。パラシュート。
Life jacket parachute. Jesus is voice acting.
いや、ひっくり返して考えるんだ。
No, okay, turn it over. Think that way.
敵の狙いは何だ。
What's the enemy aiming for?
俺をこうして怖がらせることか。
He wants to make me afraid like this.
そいつが狙いなら甘いぜ。ビビってなんかやるのか。
If that's what he's aiming for, too bad like hell, I'll be scared.
でもダメ。落ちる。
But stop it, I'm gonna fall. Oh, thank God. It's over. Mr. Toad's wild ride is over. This is the kind of vibrations that mind break. Very, very long scream indeed. So I made a huge fool of myself for a while. Auntie Rosa had a talk with the boat captain and he slowed down to a more manageable speed for me.
これくらいならなんとか。
The speed is a bit better.
さっきのは生きた心地がしなかったぜ。
Earlier, I didn't even feel alive. The new speed which I was capable of tolerating was extremely slow. But that was just now completely insane. The whole boat was shaking. Gliding and leaping on the ocean surface. I felt like I was riding on the back of a flying fish. Jessica was still laughing at me, and I leaned against the railing and tried, tired and disheartened.
さっきは力比べで負けたけどよ。もっと重要な部分で負けてなかったことが分かって、私は嬉しいぜ。
I lost in the strength contest earlier, but I'm glad to know I've got the itch where it really counts.
いや、しかし。
But seriously.
くっそー。好きなだけ笑えよ。
Damn it, go ahead and laugh.
いつか弱点を見つけ返して、てめえの胸揉みつぶしてやるぜ。
One of these days, I'm gonna find your weakness and I'll get back at you, and then your boobs will be mine to squish.
見つけられたら考えてやるぜ。
Well, we'll see about that if you ever do it, okay? Damn, he's a man on a mission.
Ooh, Batora, hero, hero.
Batora, all worn out?
ああ、バトラー、ヒロヒロだ。
Yeah, Battler, all worn out.
海も空もごめんだぜ。俺は陸の上で死にたいさ。
I want to die on the land, not in the ocean or the sky. Nadia was patting my back, so I patted her head in return. Her expression was blank as usual, but I realized that she wanted to console me. Head pats.
バトラ君、船長が罪滅ぼしにってドリンクをサービスしてくれたよ。
That means he can swish the booze freely. So true. My god, the motion sickness. I want to get out of this scene, please. Could the captain destroying that in drinks to make up for this?
飲んで一服しないかい？
Have a drink and take a break, why don't you?
落ち着くよ。
Calm yourself down. Roshaniki and Kumasawa Bachan brought us ice cold drinks with drops of moisture in the can. Judging by Kumasawa's big grin, our parents inside the boat were probably all rolling around laughing at the moment of pure terror. Damn it, I'm so embarrassed that I can't face any of them. If I can't change the subject somehow, I had the feeling I'd be in the butt of everyone's joke for the whole trip, so I tried to think of something harmless to talk about.
ああ、ジェシカ。
Hey, Jessica.
クラウスおじさんと夏日おばさんは元気なのかよ。
How are Uncle Kraus and Anta Natsuhi doing?
親父とおふくろ
My old man and my mom?
残念ながら元気だぜ。
Unfortunately, they're fine.
二言目には勉強しろ勉強しろってうるせえけどよ。
Though every other word out of their mouths is study, which pisses me off.
秀吉おじさんとかルドルフおじさんとかそういうこと言わなそうだから羨ましいぜ。
I'm so jealous because it doesn't look like Uncle Hideyoshi or Uncle Rudolph say those things.
とんでもない。
Oh no.
僕も受験を控えてた頃はいっつも受験って言われてたよ。
I was slacking up during exams. I was always getting told exams.
うるさくも思ったけど、今は感謝してるよ。
I thought it was annoying, but now I'm grateful.
はあ、やっぱりジョージ兄貴は人間ができてるな。
I knew it. George Aniki is magnanimous as ever.
ちなみにうちは絶賛放任中だからな。
As for me, I have to look after myself.
何にも言われないぜ。
But it looks like he's shaking that stirrup, but all they have to do is hold it in the right boat. Granny can like fucking handle the maximum speed vibration.
まあ、言われたって聞かねえけどな。
Well, it's not like I'd listen if they did.
バトラさんはまだご実家には戻られておられないのですか？
Battler-san, have you still not returned to your birth home?
うん。まあ、ちょくちょく戻るようには。
Well, I kind of go back then and now.
まだ服とかだいぶ前の家に残してるんで。
I still have lots of clothes and stuff left at the previous house.
バトラ、お家が2つある？
Battler has 2 homes?
まあな。
Something like that.
どうして？
Why?
どうしてお家が2つ？
Why do you have 2 homes? Only Maria, who couldn't really grasp the situation, voiced her naive question. However, the others just shot nervous glances at me, choosing not to respond even though they knew the end.
ほら、船着き場が見えてきたぜ。
Maria, look, you can see the harbor now.
ほら、あれ。
Look over there.
見えるか？
Can you see it?
船着き場見えた！船着き場見えた！
Saw the harbor! Saw the harbor! Apparently Jessica was trying to be nice to change the subject. Ah, well. I'd rather not talk about it if I can, but it's uncomfortable to have treated like some kind of weird taboo. I don't mind that much myself anymore. I am a Yoshiramiya. But the truth is that the past 6 years, I've been living with my grandparents on my late mother's side. And I've been using her family name. When those grandparents passed away, one after the other, I basically had no choice except to go back and live with those old bastards. Don't get me wrong, I didn't just run away from home like anything like that. The only one at fault here is my dad. I don't really blame Kirie-san. Being able to hold that old bastard's reins and ride him out is no mean feat. As for the betrayal that the old bastard inflicted on my mom, well, unfortunately I still haven't fully gotten over that.
もうすぐ着くね。
We'll be getting there soon. George Aniki cleared his throat, trying to change the topic.
失礼しました。
Please forgive my indiscretion.
年寄りが余計なことを言ってしまったようで。
It seems this old woman has said too much already.
お気に障りましたら。
If I have hurt your feelings.
気にもしてないし、触ってもないぜ。
I don't mind it, and no feelings are hurt.
気にすんなよ。
Don't worry.
熊沢のばあちゃん。
Don't worry, Kumasawa-san, Bachan. Kumasawa-san seemed to regret speaking out the truth. Speaking out of turn, but I was more concerned about being worried over something like that, so I stood up and passed it off like. After that, I had a sip of my drink and headed over to Mari and Jessica, who were gazing at the silhouette of the island. Oh, Patora, saw the island, saw the island! There, there, there!
どれどれ。おお、見えてきたな。
Here's it. Oh, I see it now.
6年ぶりでも記憶と寸分変わらない島影だぜ。
See now, even after 6 years, the island hasn't changed a bit. Almost there. The small island silhouette is in front of us has gotten pretty close. The name's island is Rokajima. It's a small island about 10 kilometers around, located in the Izu archipelago. I don't know. Since then, they call the archipelago the Izu 7. Lots of people think there are 7 islands, but that's not true. There are actually more than 7. Rokajima is one of the minor islands that don't get counted. Even considering that there are probably very few people who know about this island. After all, one of the people of the Ushidamiya family come to the island. In other words, it's got no ties whatsoever to outsiders or tourists. So you'll never find this island's name in a travel brochure. This is one of those Rokajima in an estate possessed by the Ushidamiya head house. Only the Ushidamiya family lives there, and only people connected to the Ushidamiya family come and go there. There's nothing there except a harbor and a mansion. The vast majority of the island is still uncultivated forest. Such a waste where it could have been made into a nice golf course. However, there you realize that the entire coastline is a private beach, it starts to sound pretty magnificent. You might have realized by now, but to put it simply, well, the Yoshiramiya family is just rolling in dough. The fortune possessed by the head house is apparently vast, and the dad and the others who make up for the branch family have built up plenty of wealth for themselves, finding success in their respective businesses. I've been living in a commoner's life at my grandparents' house these 6 years, so I completely forgot. But the old bastard's house really is elegant, and everything about it is turned to match the snobbish taste and annoyingly rich. Not to think of it, I guess I mean George, Aniki, and Jessica, Maria, and all the other wealthy higher-class gentlemen and ladies. Needless to say, none of us really feel that way at all. I don't see myself as being rich, and George Aniki, who takes self-discipline very seriously, doesn't let himself get too comfortable. Jessica has always complained that she'd rather move to the city than be rich. Maria is still a kid who isn't even interested in money at all. I guess that's an attitude self-established. For the people's perspective of people in the poverty who can't pay the bills, we're very lucky to even have the luxury of thinking this way. This isn't a place to explain any further, so I won't. Anyway, it's the same as not being able to choose the parents you're born from. So I didn't ask to be born into a rich family, and I don't think it's something I should be hated for. It can be pretty tiring when people are prejudiced against you just because you're rich and refuse to judge you by your merits. As I pondered these sentiments through, Maria leaned over the railing and started shouting. Yeah, why always golf course for these rich peoples? Make something cooler. Like, I don't know, a Chuck E. Cheese or something.
No.
Not gone.
どうしたんだよ、マリア。
Wrong, Maria.
何か落としちゃったのか？
Did you drop something? Gone. Maria kept yelling, gone, gone. From her words alone, you would think that she perhaps dropped something, but she has actually pointed it over the ocean and she shouted.
どうしたの？
Wrong.
何がないんだい？
Wrong. What's gone?
僕も探してあげるよ。
I'll look for it too if you want.
何？
What is it? If she dropped something, she would have probably have looked down on the floor, but Maria was pointing over at the ocean. One would assume that she had seen something over the ocean, but she kept saying that something was gone. Strange. However, since my last memories of this place from 6 years ago, I was able to spot it before. Aniki, who comes here every year.
あれ？
Huh?
確かさ、この辺の小さい岩の上に鳥居みたいなのがなかったっけ？
If I remember correctly, wasn't there a satori or something on top of the small crag over there?
そうだ、確かにあったぜ。
That's right, it was definitely there.
島に近づいてくると最初に迎えてくれる目印みたいなもんだったからよく覚えてるぜ。
That's right, it was definitely there. I remember it well since it was like a landmark, the first thing you greet as you get closer to the island.
へえ、バトラすごいじゃねえか。
Wow, you're amazing, Battler.
6年ぶりなのによく覚えてるもんだぜ。
Even though it's been 6 years, you remembered.
あったね。
It was here, wasn't it?
僕も思い出したよ。
I remember too.
真珠の社と鳥居みたいなものが岩の上にポツンと立ててあったよ。
Remember too, there was a shrine and torii-like thing standing all alone in the crag.
そういえばないね。
Now that you mention it, they are gone, aren't they?
去年は確かにあったと思う。
They definitely weren't there last year, I think. Gone. Gone.
大方、波か何かでさらわれちまったんだろ。
Maybe they were washed away by the waves or something.
小さい岩だったしな。だいぶ風化で脆くなってたんだろうさ。
It was a small crag. It probably got brittle because of exposure.
私もそうだと思ってるんだけどよ。
I think so too.
なくなっちゃったのはこの夏のことなんだよ。
It actually disappeared during the summer.
なんでもよ。
Apparently.
ある晩に大きな稲妻が落ちてお社を砕いてしまったんだとか。
Ooh, spooky music. Yeah, I guess it's like that, chat. Yeah, there is an emote for it. Very handy. Yeah, move to the city instead of being rich, as if living in the city was the cheapest option. Heh, for real. It's not cheap at all. A huge lightning bolt fell on one evening, smashed the shrine, or some such.
真珠様に落雷があるなど
Fisherman
これは
whispered.
不吉の兆しに違いないと漁民たちはささやいておりますね。
The fisherman whispered that it must be undoubtedly be an ominous sign to have a thunderbolt fall under a Totri god.
くわばらくわばら
Lightning be gone, lightning be gone. Kumasawa-san smiled impishly as if teasing us, rubbing her hands together. However, Mario was apparently taking it very seriously. As she started to fixedly over the ocean toward the crack, ensuring the local guardian deity was supposed to be.
不吉の兆し。
Ominous sign.
よせよ熊沢さん。
Now, Kumasawa-san.
マリアはそういう冗談の通じない年頃なんだからさ。
Maria isn't old enough to understand this kind of joke.
大丈夫だよ、マリアちゃん。
It's alright, Maria-chan.
偶然だよ。
It's just a coincidence.
何も怖いことなんか起きないよ。
My, how foreboding. Nothing scary is gonna happen. Coach Aniki puts a hand on Maria's shoulder to calm her down, but Maria's sharp-eyed expression didn't budge.
不吉。
Ominous.
不吉。
Ominous. Maria muttered that word over and over. Apparently repeating a single word over and over has been a habit in Maria's head for a long time. However, since the word she was saying was quite literally ominous, it was a bit creepy. Hey now, Maria.
そんなに何度も繰り返してたら本当に不吉がやってきちまうぜ。
Some disasters really will happen if you say that word over and over, you know. I tapped Maria's other soldier, and then Maria whipped her head around, stared into my face, and spoke unblinkingly.
ふう
Ooh,
不吉来る
disaster coming.
え？
Huh?
来るってどこからさ？
And just where is it coming from? I answered lightheartedly, trying to break the tension in the air. And in reply, Maria held up her fingers, raising her arm high and pointed up to the heavens. When I looked up, I saw that the sky was just cloudy, but it grown a great deal more leaden than it had been this morning. That's right, they were saying the typhoon was approaching. We have plans to spend one night in the island, but if the storm doesn't pass quickly, I won't be able to make it to school on Monday. Well, I guess it makes for a pretty good excuse to be absent. She apparently sensed something ominous in the cloud sky. He has been muttering for a while now. Girls of Maria's age tend to be very impressionable. She's just about the age where many girls start to get excited about the sixth sense and whether they have psychic potential and stuff. Why does the screen shake so much when a loli is there? Oh, you know. Oh, you know. In a way, being sensitive about things really isn't really out of the ordinary for a kid like her.
大丈夫だよ、マリアちゃん。
It's alright, Maria-chan.
天気は今夜くらいには崩れるかもしれないけど、明日には良くなって綺麗な青空になってるよ。
Weather might get worse around tonight, but tomorrow will clear up and become a pretty blue sky.
おー綺麗な青空
Pretty blue sky?
おー
そう、明日になれば綺麗な青空になるよ。
That's right, by tomorrow it'll be a pretty blue sky.
止まない雨はないし、晴れない雲だってない。
There's no rain that doesn't end and no clouds will never clear.
おーやまない雨
Rain that doesn't end.
晴れない雲
Clouds that never clear.
ふう
確かに台風が近づいてるけどよ。すぐに過ぎちまうって。
Sure, the typhoon's coming, but it'll be gone before you know it.
大丈夫さ。
That's alright,
マリア。
Maria.
ふう
Maria started yelling, ooh ooh. It looked as though she was having a tantrum because no one could understand what she was trying to say. What in the world is Maria so desperately trying to warn us about? Unable to understand her, we could do nothing but feel a vague sense of foreboding. I've heard that everyone can feel the supernatural, but that it weakens as you age. It might mean that Maria, the youngest one of all, still possesses that kind of sense that the rest of us had lost. I wonder if that sense is sending her a warning. At that moment, Kumasawa-san quietly opened her mouth.
なんで六軒島はその昔
Ugh, lore time. Rumor has it that long ago, Rokujima was...
熊沢さん
Sao-san?
その話はなしにしようぜ
Let's not talk about that now. Just as Kumasawa-san was about to tell us some kind of story, Jessica sharply interrupted her. For Jessica, this was extremely firm reaction. I wanted to push her further, just out of simple curiosity. But judging by how Jessica was acting, it wasn't difficult to imagine that it would simply inflame Maria's unease further. If I did try to push her for the story, the odds were pretty good that it wouldn't be anything bright and cheery.
それは申し訳ございませんね
Oh, I do apologize about that.
ここの風は年寄りには応えますんでちょっと失礼させていただきます
Wind here is hard to bear for the elderly, so if you would excuse me for now. Gossipers have no reason to hang around after they've been told to stop chatting. When Kumasawa-san finally realized that she overstepped her boundaries, she went back inside the boat. After she left, Uncle Hideyoshi came along to replace her. Since he showed up partway through, they completely failed to notice the complicated atmosphere that hung around the scene. So he professionally, unwittingly swept the atmosphere aside. So in the end, it was unwittingly unwittiness that brighten the mood.
もう到着だそうやないか。
Ah, looks like we're almost there.
おう、もうちょいやの。
Around just a little
今日は
more.
のんびりスピードだから時間がかかってもうたわ。
Yes, finally. Finally, the story is progressing in the best way possible. However, I feel like it will be a little while before we actually get to the island. And I did initially wanted to stop there because it would be the more convenient time to stop. But it is getting late and I still haven't had dinner yet because I have a bad habit of not eating before stream. And frankly, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 36 minutes. That's a lot. So, sorry to end this on the cliffhanger and with the screen literally still shaking. I think it's best, smart decision, to just end it right here for tonight. If you are interested in this series enough, which I hope so because we haven't even gone to good stuff yet, I definitely want to continue this. This will most likely be my very first long-going series that I'll be covering, which is very exciting. So, if you're interested, just please let me know. And I'll definitely continue. Or, do the YouTube thing, hit a like. This is not going to be a 24-hour stream, I guarantee that. I don't think my voice can handle it. But, yeah. It's all good, Thank you. Thank you, Lanka. Thank you for Hardware Mystery. No worries, great stream, Mystery. Thank you, Shiran. I definitely want to continue this more because I want to finish it and be able to play the sequel. And I have never played the sequel, and I've always wanted to. Play like a VN and mash continue till you see tits. Yeah. That's a good point. 100-part series, let's go! My first one, yay! Yay! I wanna do it, wanna do it. Oh god, my VTuber's so janky. But yeah, I wanna get my first long let's play out of the way. I wanna actually do something for once, cause even though we play Eve, that was still very short, that was literally just one video, and I wanna extend it. Oh, thank you Howdy for the dono just before we were gonna leave. But thank you everyone, thank you for keeping company, thanks for the stream, Mystery, thank you Jackson, thank you. So happy to have caught another stream. Can't wait to see the continuation. I'm intrigued. Yes, this is gonna be a good stream. I guarantee you that. I'm gonna try my best. Maybe next week we'll touch back on this again. Maybe this will be like a weekly stream. Once a week. When I'm free, I'll stream this again. And we'll see where the story goes. We got a little hint of what's to come. A little foreboding. Ah, thank you for the dono again, Adonis. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go have my din-din. I think I'm having pasta tonight. So, hope you guys take care. 100-part series on that 1 a week stream with Daylight 2 years. Damn. I'll try my best. If it weren't for my busy schedule, I would definitely do this more often, but you know how life is. But don't worry, I'll try to oh, Mystery, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, you know what we're doing tomorrow. You know what we're doing tomorrow. Next stream tomorrow, gonna be on Pamfu. More info on that. So anyway, hope you guys take care. Go get a good night's sleep or dinner like I am. So, good night. Good night. Wife and bye-bye. Thank you for everyone and the donos. I hate to end the stream on a really shaky screen, but yeah. Goodbye.